man. Wow. Wow. What a start to the day, eh? What a start to the day. So, market opens up here at like 6:30 in the morning in Vancouver. My phone's blowing up. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. I have no idea what's going on. I'm like sleeping like a baby, right? You know, you guys know I take my CBD oil, right? So, take some of that CBD oil. So, yeah. So the phone's blowing up off the spot, right? And I wake up and I'm like, what the hell's going on, right? I have no idea what's going on. So then I hear all these messages. Messages are flying around in the Telegram group. It's like, Zenabis is doing an amendment on their $25 million financing. Okay, that's good news. That's good news. Under favorable terms. That's good news. That's good news. Then I see that they have a $30 million deal with Kronos Group. And I'm like, double news? There's double news on Zenabis? Like, what? So, what's up, Shelby? So we had double news on Zenabis. And wow. Is it ever exploding right now? Let's take a look. Let's just take a look. Let's take a little look-see. Let's pull up Zenabis right now. Let's take a look at what it's doing. So Zenabis is currently at $2.09, up 11%. It's been as high as $2.23 today. It's been absolutely exploding today. And it's because of the big news that they have just signed a $30 million supply agreement with Kronos Group, and they did an amendment with their financing that they did under more favorable, better terms. Double news for Zenabis today. So congratulations to all members who have benefited from this move. I brought this pick at $1.54 and told everybody it was the most undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed cannabis stock in the world. It went to $2.23 today. So that's a jump of like 50% since my video. So congratulations to anybody who was able to take advantage of that move. And I honestly believe this is just the beginning. I honestly believe this is just the beginning. Let's take a look at some of this news. Let's take a look at some of the news. Oh, wow. What a morning. What a freaking morning. Unbelievable. Well, I'm going to read you guys both of the newses, okay? So the first one, Zenabis announces amendment and extension of 25 million credit facility. So there's a double news today on Zenabis and a reason why it's exploding. So further to the press release dated February 8, 2019, Zenabis Global Inc. is pleased to announce it has signed a commitment letter with the lender for its 25 million credit facility to amend and restate the secured debenture governing the terms thereof. Of the amendment, subject to the receipt of all required regulatory approvals, the amendment will extend the maturity date of the facility from October 17, 2019 to the date that is 1 year from the date of the closing of the amendment. The closing date is expected to be around July 5th, 2019. The terms of facility including, That's like in a couple days? Interesting. The terms of the facility, including the interest rate and financial covenants, will otherwise remain substantially the same, except the prepayment penalty has been substantially reduced. In connection with the amendment, subject to receipts of all required regulatory approvals, Zenabis will issue the lender 12,500,000 of common share purchase warrants, 50% warrant coverage, entitling the lender to acquire one common share of the company, each a common share for a period of 1 year, commencing on the closing date at the price that is a 15% premium to the closing price of the common shares on the TSX on the date before the closing. Andrew Grieve, Chief Executive Officer of Zenabis, remarked, "We appreciate the lender's continuing support as evidenced by its willingness to extend the credit facility under reasonable terms, including a significant reduction in the prepayment penalty, which limit dilution as much as possible. We believe this extension allows us to continue to invest in our business, rapidly increasing our production and revenues, leaving us in a preferred position to retire this debt next year." Wow, this is big. This is so big. You know what? I have no choice, guys. I'm sorry. I have to play something for you guys. I told everybody not to panic. People still panicked. I told them not to panic. I told them this is bad boys going to explode. So you guys can listen to this.
If you're still thinking about that web address that's just...
You know what it is? Rich TV Live, Ill Kid, Cloud Ninja on the beat. Don't panic, don't panic, you rookies that don't manage. You looking at all the candles, it's a ride and we off the handles. It's the heat cause we bringing all the kitchens out. Oven mitts for little kids, what you bitching about? Pockets when they jingling, money stay mingling. I'm just getting started, yeah, I'm trying to get the swing of things. You love the green, but you hate the red. It's like you love the sex, but you hate the head. There's no difference, I finish all of your dinners. That mean I'm taking your place, it's no mistake that you all beginners. You miss me, rinse and repeat, it's Rich TV. You miss me, I'm the one, Jet Li. It's time that we get popping out. I ain't never stopping now. You would think I'm floating in the open way I cop a cloud. You should even shop around. You should buy a pair of boots. Hater is my stomping ground. This is how the market goes. It's round and round we go. Where it stops, we just don't know. Don't panic, don't panic. Why you stand up all your dough? Just sit back and watch the show. Pray that you'll just strike some gold. Don't panic, don't panic. Market makers are heartbreakers and soft stages. Bring the heat with Kenny just like it's Las Vegas. You hard haters are all fakers. I mob like, don't call you on another song. I don't pause, baby. I don't panic, I just mix it up like Shaka Khan. You stay tripping on the sides like a soccer mom. And when it's on, I transform like Decepticon. I can tell your whole future looking at the devil's palm. You're too weak, bro, cause you looking at a 52-week low. These are opportunities to seize, yo. No peace, though. I don't cheat. I just move when I cruise to the G code. Put the limit in. Stop it if you have to. This is mathematics for addicts to latch to. Rich TV Live, he a swell guy. He'll teach you how to buy low and to sell high. Yeah, I get money cause it's all sweet. You looking at the real wolf of Wall Street. Yeah, I get money cause it's all sweet. Yeah, you looking at the real wolf of Wall Street. This is how the market goes. It's round and round we go. Where it stops, we just don't know. Don't panic, don't panic. Why you spend up all your dough? Just sit back and watch the show. Pray that you'll just strike some gold. Don't panic, don't panic. Something has to be done about this. Mr. Attorney, this is what I pay you for. What can I do? Litigation it is. Get the wheels in motion. Quickly. ASAP. Quick.
So this is a very exciting day because today's the day that Zenabis has made our entire community thousands of dollars. Oh, thank you, Demir. You are an absolute giant, my friend. Thank you for the donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So today's the day that Zenabis has made officially our community thousands thousands of dollars. Members are selling, and I'm never going to tell you guys not to sell, man. Never. Never, 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 never. When you're up, take the money and run, baby. Take the money and run. This is Andrew Grieve. We believe this extension allows us to continue to invest in our business, rapidly increasing our production and revenues, leaving us in a preferred position to retire this debt next year. In addition, we continue to make progress on our goal of refinancing our existing debt into a single consolidated facility. About Zenabis. Zenabis is a significant Canadian licensed cannabis cultivator of medical and recreational cannabis and a propagator of and cultivator of floral and vegetable products. Zenabis employs staff coast to coast across facilities in Atholville, New Brunswick, Delta, Aldergrove, Pitt Meadows, and Langley, British Columbia, and Stellarton, Nova Scotia, in addition to gaining technologically advanced knowledge of plant propagation. The recent addition of the state-of-the-art greenhouses in Langley, Pitt Meadows, and Aldergrove provides Zenabis with 3.5 million square feet of facility space that can, if fully converted, be dedicated to cannabis production. If all facility space at Zenabis Alderville, Zenabis Stellarton, Zenabis Delta, at Zenabis Langley is fully converted and dedicated to production, Zenabis will own and have access to 660,000 square feet of high-quality indoor cannabis production space. Oh, this is good. This is good. As well as 2.1 million square feet of greenhouse cannabis production space at its Langley facility. Oh, yeah, and we're still waiting for the license. We haven't even got the license yet. Oh, I'm going to talk about the Kronos Group deal. This is the first, there's two news today on Zenabis. This is the first news. I'm going to break down the second news. Don't you worry. We may go live for a long time today. And guys, we got to hit 100 likes on this video. This is a full alert. We're on a full alert. We have to hit 100 likes on this video for you guys to win. Forget me. Forget the fact that I'm up like $8,000 today in my account. What about you guys? How much are you up today? Smash that freaking like button. Share this video everywhere so the whole world knows that we the best at picking stocks in the whole universe. There is nobody else better, nobody even close. There's a lot of copycats out there. But remember who brought you guys Zenabis first. Just remember, this ain't something I've been talking about for a week. I've been talking about Zenabis for a year, okay? Just remember who brought it to you first. Oh, it feels good to be right. As well as the 2.1 million square feet of greenhouse cannabis production space at its Langley facility. With this production strategically positioned on Canada's coast, Zenabis expects these facilities to have an annual design capacity of 131,200 kgs of dried cannabis by the third quarter of 2019. These facilities, if fully built out and converted for, oh man, this gets me so excited, for cannabis production, would have an annual design capacity to yield approximately 478,800 kgs of dried cannabis annually for both natural and international market distribution. I like that word, international. National and international. National and international. This baby's going global. These guys are going global. I love that. An additional 700,000 square feet of greenhouse space will be used to continue the existing propagation business and produce industrial hemp, and can be converted to cannabis production at such a time that is beneficial to the strategic position of the company. The Zenabis brand name is used in the cannabis medical market, while the Namaste and Blazery brand names are used in the cannabis adult use recreational market. Getting choked up. And the true Buck brand name is used for Zenabis kombucha products. That's the first news. Okay, you ready for the second news? That's the first news. Okay, where are we at? With Kronos Group? Where is the Kronos Group deal? Man, I got so many messages. Where the heck is it? Well, you know what? First of all, let me just get through this before I get into that. Thank you, Shelby, for being here. Shelby says, good morning, Rich. Insane this AM. Rudy says, are you selling, Rich? No, I'm not selling. Ken Chambers says, you are the man, Rich. I'm up big on ZENA. I'm so happy for you guys, man. When you guys win, man, it makes me so happy. Demir says, let's go, baby. Adam is smiling. Demir says, my favorite song. Yeah, boy. He's talking about Don't Panic. Patty Egan says, haha, I know that feeling. Someone got paid. Oh, yeah. Lots of people getting paid today. And people asking me, should they sell? I'm like, hell yeah, sell, baby. Take it. I ain't selling, but if you want to sell, sell. Shelby says, hold off 2 more weeks, baby, before you explode too much. Not too much to ask. You know, I close on this property. I'm going to be heavily cashed up, and I'm going to be buying more Zenabis. So, like, I'm kind of praying it doesn't go up too much because I'm buying a lot more. So, for you guys, I hope it goes up. For me, I don't want it to go up too much yet because I want more cheap, and I don't know how long this thing can stay cheap. I just don't. Rui says, what was that light tech penny company you spoke a week ago with huge potential? Lightlink Technologies, LLT in Canada, LLNKF in America. Adam says, is the supply agreement with Tilray or Kronos Group? Oh, yeah, I think you're right. I think it's with Tilray. Did I make a mistake? Damn. I think I made a mistake with my title. I have to fix that. It's early in the morning. It's early in the morning. I'll have to fix that. Let me see if I can. Can I fix that here? That's a very good point. I think I made a mistake.
Stop losing money.
Can I change that? How do I edit that? Hold on. Let me see here. There's got to be a way to edit my title here. Totally made a mistake. Okay, I believe this is with Tilray. I made a mistake. I said Kronos Group. I'll have to fix that. Thank you for catching that. I'm just so early in the morning. Woke up, stocks popping, hop in the shower, go live. It's got to be adjusted somehow. Jeez. There's got to be a way to adjust the title. Let me see here.
Next week, it's
Let's look at this news. Oh, there we go. Sorry for that. That was a mistake. I just changed the title. It's early in the morning here in Vancouver, man. It's been a crazy morning. I apologize. I ain't perfect. I never said I was. I make mistakes. I am a human. Mistakes are allowed at times. I think it's a big mistake. There's a big difference between Kronos Group and Tilray, but you know, it's been a crazy morning. Zenabis and Tilray. There it is. I'm going to break you guys this news right now, actually. Thank you, Adam, for making me aware of it as totally just a mistake. Suryan Warrior says, Zenabis, yes. Max Power says, good morning, bro. Oh, it's a great morning, bro. Suryan Warrior Moa says, you were right again. Obrigado, my man. Hey, man, whatever I can do to help the people, man. You know that's what this is about. Thank you guys for the 20 likes, but we need 100 today. Today, we got to get 100. We should get 200 likes today. How many of you guys are winning today? Honestly, just be real with me. How many of you guys made thousands of dollars today? I'll bet a lot of you guys are up thousands of dollars today. Max Power says, ha ha ha, I'm up 3,300 so far. Not bad, eh, bro? You bought this, what, last Thursday? And today's Tuesday. So what, last Friday. So you've made $3,300 in 2 trading days. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Max Power says, if it hits 325, I'll make 10K. I hope it does hit 325 for you, my friend. And I believe it will. And I believe it'll go beyond that. Ken Chambers says, ZENA is in an uptrending mode right now. When the Langley license is acquired, I see them rocketing to $4 Canadian or over. I agree with you. I agree with you. God is good, baby. God is good right now, man. That's all I can say. God is good, man. And I'm going to read you guys the second news. I read you the first news. There's a second news. Max Power says, oh, yeah, Ken, when they get their license, it's going to pop, and you know where they're going soon because they have to have it to sell to Tilray. Exactly. Max Power says, love you, bro. You're the fucking man. No, you the man, brother. Max Power says, I was up 1,100 pre-market, now at 3,300. Wow. So happy for you guys, man. Max Power says, love it. The shorters are getting squeezed. There isn't many shorters on Zenabis. I showed you guys yesterday there was only 1.8 million shares shorted out of their 200 million. So the short is already out for the most part. Max Power said, I'd like ZENA to hit 3, then cash out 9K, then it drops to 2 and get back in with 40K. Yeah, sounds like a plan. I'm going to get into the Tilray news pretty soon here. Ken Chambers says, I think the big boy companies are all watching ZENA. Well, if they want to make money, they should be. Max Power, ZENA press release arranges 30 million non-dilutive financing via supply arrangement with Tilray. Oh, yeah, I'm going to get into that. Just want to read all you guys' messages. Adam says, no worries, bro. Both are good companies, Tilray or Kronos Group. I think Tilray is better than Kronos Group, so I'm happy that it's with Tilray. I think they're way better than Kronos Group. And the funny thing is Tilray's here in Vancouver, and so is Zenabis. So, you know they're working together. Mario Nicolo says, holding 18,000 ZENA shares until October and IG&G also. Wow, Mario, you're laughing, brother. Max Power says, haha, that's just on Tilray news. Wait till they get that Health Canada license. Oh, I know, man. This is just the start, guys. This is just the start for ZENA. I ain't even worried. I told you guys I wasn't worried about ZENA. Told you guys ZENA was going to go up. I wasn't. We talking about it yesterday, remember? We were talking about it yesterday. Patty Egan says, got a pretty penny on ZENA. Thanks, Rich. Hey, man, whatever I can do to help you guys. Next up, MedMen. MedMen is also exploded. MedMen was at 250. Now they're at 360. And some people were calling ZENA and MedMen trash. I think those guys are probably buying them now. I think they got some egg all over their face. Max Power says, hit that like button. I was number 10. Thank you, Max. I appreciate you guys. We got 26 likes. Thank you for the 26 likes, but we need to hit 100 today. I ain't stopping. We're going to stay live until we hit 100. Max Power says, I'm up 3,300 since Friday. That's not a bad 2 trading days, considering yesterday the markets are closed in America. Mario says, thanks to you, fam. Hey, man, whatever I can do to help the people. I told you guys, I ain't doing this for likes and subscribers, man. I'm doing this to win. Straight up. This is all about winning now. I used to say that we're all just, Rich TV Live is It is strictly for education, entertainment purposes. Always do your due diligence. Always do your research before you invest in anything that we talk about here on Rich TV Live, which is true. That's my disclaimer. But I'm going to tell you guys, man, we the best. Ain't nobody close. We're the best. Ain't nobody else. Everybody else is copying us. Everybody else drops picks after we do. We're the best at analyzing stocks here. We find the winners first. We find the runners first. And we're going to continue to. I'm not even worried. I know that I got a whole bunch of picks up my sleeve that I'm going to talk to you guys about. This isn't just about ZENA. Yeah, ZENA's on fire right now. Yeah, ZENA's making us thousands of dollars. But I got other picks I'm watching that are also flying that I want to talk about. So the reality is we've been doing this for 2.5 years. This is nothing new. So when people want to challenge me and talk about my picks and want to come on my channel and be like, oh, this and that, it's kind of laughable. I'm like, you shouldn't be challenging me. Out of all the people out there, you really shouldn't be challenging me. My track record speaks for itself. I think I know what to look for in a stock that's going to explode, considering I've predicted correctly Tilray, Chronos Group, Canopy Growth, Aurora Cannabis, Village Farms, Afria, Organogram, HMMJ ETF. The list goes on and on and on. So I think I know what it takes for stock in this sector to explode. And Zenabis is one that I've personally visited. I've interviewed with. I know guys internally that work there. And like I told you guys from day one, I never panicked, never got concerned, kept lowering my cost. Remember, I bought them at $294. That was my first entry. Then I bought at $192. Then I bought at $174. You know, I'm up like $8,000 today in my trading account without even making a trade. It just feels nice to know when you can find the bottoms, because we're hunters and we're hunting these stocks and we do it every single day and we're going to keep doing it. And as a community, we will only get better. We will only get better. We will only get bigger and we will only get better. And if you guys want to learn more about stocks, just go to www.richtvlive.com and you can learn everything you need to know about the stocks right there. Max Power says, bought it Thursday at 3 p.m. I'm really happy for you, Max, man. I'm really, really happy for you. Max Power says, and still haven't sold it. I'm holding for the Langley license. Yeah, you know, it's up to you. If you guys want to sell and take profits, I'm not going to tell you not to. I'm never going to tell you guys not to sell. There's nothing wrong with taking profits. You can always buy it again. Max Power says BMO and big institutions are looking at ZENA for sure. Well, how could they not? How could they not? GMP Securities gave them a buy rating. They gave them a price target of 325. They're still at what? What's the price? I don't even know. I'm not even watching right now. I'm hanging out with the people because I ain't even worried. I ain't even remotely worried. I'm actually worried that it goes up too fast, too quick, because I want to buy a shitload more. I want to buy it cheap. Mario, Max Power says, good for you, Mario. That's sweet. Sam says, some are selling to take profits. Don't get it. I'm keeping long until 10 and then I sell. Well, you know what, Sam? There's nothing wrong with selling. Everybody has different goals. People got bills to pay. People want to go on vacation. People want to buy cars, houses, villas. I'm never going to tell you guys not to sell. Take your money and run, man. Buy it again. Take your profit out. Buy it again. Take your profit out. Buy it again. Max Power says, aha, I was 11 of those guys. I hated ZENA and MedMen because they were in the threes and not moving. I love ZENA now. Well, you know what? Things can change very quickly. Shelby says, that's awesome, Max. At least you're man enough to admit it. Max Power says, I just programmed ZENA to sell at 1075. Yeah, it's going to get there. Not right away, but one day it's going to get there. Max Power says, oh, yeah, I'm honest. I've played with a lot of stocks, but I'm out of everything I hate. FSD Pharma. Did you sell FSD Pharma? I know you didn't sell FSD Pharma. Max Power says, we are all going to get each other rich off this shit if done right. Rich is the man, and the community rocks with their picks as well. Absolutely. We got the best community in the world right here. And thank you guys for the 30 likes. I really appreciate you guys. Let's hit 100. Mario says, how long do you estimate the time for the Langley license? Well, on their website, they've announced that they're going to receive the Langley license in Q2. So we're now into Q3. So like Health Canada, like, come on, let's go. You know what? Just hold it until I sell my house and I get cashed up and I got my 25,000 ZENA shares. Then you can issue the license. I predict 2 weeks, because when you read their 25-page report by GMP Securities, it actually says in there that Health Canada will be reviewing the Langley facility for the next 2 weeks. So I think it's going to be a couple weeks. Roy says, very happy today. Thanks, Rich. Hey, my pleasure, buddy. Max Power is saying ZENA is at 210. Oh, that's sweet. Was at 223 this morning. Yeah, and I know a lot of members were selling at 223, and there's nothing wrong with that, guys. Never be ashamed for selling for a profit. You could have sold at 223, bought back at 210, and get ready for the next ride. Mario says, thanks, Max. Hope our community wins big. Max Power says, no, man, I still have 80,000 shares of FSD at 29. LOL. 9 months holding now. You know, Max, you should consider maybe taking some profit from ZENA and lowering your cost on FSD Pharma. Because I'll tell you guys, FSD Pharma is not a bad company. I know guys that are working with FSD Pharma, and they're not a bad company. Their share structure sucks. I don't like the billion shares. They're not a bad company, and they have a chance to be a giant too. Vivo is up a lot because Vivo was just getting crushed, and Vivo's too good to be down that much. Vivo's too good to be down that much. And Vivo has a chance to be a giant. They're a really good company. They got tons of money in the bank. They're at a stupid low price. And they're just bouncing because everybody involved, which are a lot of big, rich guys, they're probably buying it. I know for a fact they're buying it themselves. There's insiders within Vivo that are buying the stock themselves. Institutions, I'm sure, are positioning themselves for a big run. And the reality is edibles are around the corner now, folks. So the resurrection is here. You see it all over the sector. MedMan's gone from 250 to 360. Zenabis has gone from 140 to 210. Alethea's been on a huge run. We're starting to see sneak attacks. We're starting to see runs. We're starting to see Vivo run. I think this is just the start. Max Power says, I have 25,000 in FSD. I chased it to sell, not to buy. I bought in at 44, then 38, then 33, then 29. It was at 27, then dropped to 21. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just think as an investor, you just don't get so personal with these stocks. And if they go down and you make money on something, I always kind of think, you know what? Let me take some of those profits. Let me lower my cost on this other pick. Keep lowering my costs, keep lowering my costs. Eventually explodes. I sell, I get out. But I'm not telling you to buy more FSD. I'm just saying that's how I trade. I don't really get too personal with stocks. Hayate Mizuki says, thanks, bro. You let us know Zenabis first. No one knows this company before. Yeah, and the reality is I'm going to keep talking about Zenabis because I really believe in it, and I still think it's really cheap. Like I said, GMP Securities gave them a $3.25 buy target and a buy rating, and since then, the stock has run from 164 to 210. GMP Securities is $1 billion fund. They got a lot of power, clearly, and so does our community. So congratulations to all of you guys for winning. I'm really happy that you guys are winning. And like I told you guys, I'm not doing this for likes and views. I don't watch other channels to get picks. I do my research. I do my due diligence. I work really, really hard to bring you guys good companies. And I always felt that this is a company that had enormous potential, and I still do. And I still believe there's at least 500% upside for us if we're willing to wait. Because I keep telling everybody that this is going to $10. Forget $2. This is going to 10. So I still think this is cheap, and I still see enormous upside. Now I'm going to share with you guys why I think this is selling off around 220. Remember, all the shareholders that got in at 225, they raised 25 million at 225. It went to 223 today. A lot of those people that were down, that saw it go to 140, I believe they were the ones selling. Because if you got in at 225 and you saw this go down to 140 and now you're back to 223, that's not much of a loss there. maybe get out, hold some cash, and just, recoup your losses. So I believe that's the ones that are selling right now. And once we get through that 225 range, this 210 to 225 range, I think we got blue skies, baby. I think we got blue skies. And I see we got a clear path right to 325, just like GMP Security says. Max Power says it only has to go up 10 cents and I'm out. Yeah, so then just wait, bro. I'll lose 800 to 1,000 and I'm cool with that. Yeah, you can live with that. That's not a huge loss. Thank you guys for the 35 likes, but let's hit 100. Let's hit 100 likes. This is huge news. Tilray, and I'm going to read you guys the news, is doing a $30 million non-dilutive financing via a supply agreement with Zenabis. Max Power says, now how does that GMP thing work? They say something and the stock goes up? Well, not necessarily, but it helps when a huge $1 billion fund gives you a buy rating and a price target of 325. It does help because there's a lot of huge high net worth investors that are members of GMP Securities. So when they read that research report, they get in. So that's really what's going on here. Max Power says, I've watched you a year now. You've had great picks, except FSD. Haha. Just kidding. Love you, man. I watch your picks. I research them. Then I make my decision. Well, FSD, I gave that pick like 2 years ago. And after I gave that pick, it ran from like 10 cents to 90 cents. Members made a killing. I had members that made 6 figures on that pick. And since then, it's come down. I can't control these picks, but it went up a lot after my pick. Like a lot. And I made a killing on it, and so did a lot of our members. But yeah, don't get greedy, guys. When stocks go up, sell them. If you're up thousands of dollars on a stock, sell them. I'm not selling Zenabis right now because I think it's going higher. I got no reason to sell it. I don't need the money right now. In fact, I got more money coming in about 9 days. And I'm buying way more. I told you guys I'm going to have 25,000 shares. Right now, I got 9,045 shares. My goal is 25,000 shares, and I will hit it. So Zenabis, go up for the members, but for me, just don't go up so soon yet, please. Just hold this range, because 16,000 shares at $2 is 30 grand. So at $1.50, it was only like 20 grand. So it's a big difference, but it's okay. I'll still buy. I'm going to still buy my 25,000 shares. Yeah, that's how you learn, Max. We all learn from our mistakes. All right, let's get into the news number 2. So Zenabis arranges a $30 million non-dilutive financing via supply agreement with Tilray. This is the news today. This is the double news. Double news for Zenabis today. Zenabis today announced that its wholly owned subsidiary, Zenabis Ltd, has entered into an agreement with High Park Holdings Ltd. High Park, the supply agreement, a wholly owned subsidiary of Tilray Inc. And Tilray is on the island here in Vancouver, and Zenabis is here in Vancouver. So you think these guys are working together? Yeah, they're working together. Has entered into an agreement with High Park Holdings Ltd. The supply agreement, a wholly owned subsidiary of Tilray Inc., pursuant to which High Park will advance $30 million to Zenabis, the prepaid amount, in return for a supply of dried cannabis from Zenabis. Under the terms of the supply agreement, Zenabis will deliver a monthly quantity of dried cannabis to High Park commencing in October 2019. Zenabis expects the prepaid amount to be retired within a year. Wow. So it's a $30 million for 1 year deal. Zenabis does not expect delivery commitments to High Park to impact its ability to supply existing customers. This is so big. So they're doing $30 million of business, and it ain't going to affect all their other business. Oh, that's juicy. That is some juicy news. This is my first time reading this, I literally woke up, saw all the fireworks, hop in the shower, bam, I'm live. And I'm reading this for my first time, and I'm like, what? We haven't even got the Langley license yet. Oh man, this is juicy. Whew. It's getting hot in here. Whew. The wholesale pricing under the supply agreement will vary depending on the product type and format High Park elects to order. Zenabis is well positioned to supply high-quality cannabis to High Park via this non-dilutive financing arrangement that capitalizes on our rapidly increasing annual cultivation capacity, which we expect to reach 131,200 kgs of dried cannabis before deliveries to High Park are scheduled to commence. This supply agreement demonstrates the confidence of high-quality counterparties in our ability to produce consistent premium cannabis products, and we are looking forward to fulfilling our commitments to High Park, as well as our provincial counterparties and the communities in which we operate, said Andrew Grieve, Chief Executive Officer of Zenabis. Mr. Grieve continued, this arrangement significantly reduces the requirement for our potential further draws on our $60 million unsecured convertible debenture facility. I like how it's unsecured. Brownstone Advisors Inc. acted as strategic advisors to Zenabis in connection with the supply agreement. Zenabis will pay a strategic advisory fee to Brownstone, which fee will include, subject to receipt of all required regulatory approvals, 319,148 common shares of Zenabis. Last time I looked, they already traded 1 million shares today. So they could have already sold their 300,000 shares. About Zenabis, but I doubt that they're selling at these prices, because why would you if you know they're going way higher? Zenabis is a significant Canadian licensed cannabis cultivator of medical and recreational cannabis and a propagator and cultivator of floral and vegetable products. Zenabis employs staff coast to coast across facilities in Altheville, New Brunswick, Delta, Aldergrove, Pitt Meadows, and Langley, British Columbia, and Stellarton, Nova Scotia. In addition to gaining technologically advanced knowledge of plant propagation, the recent addition of state-of-the-art greenhouses in Langley, Pitt Meadows, and Aldergrove provides Zenabis with 3.5 million square feet of facility space that can, if fully converted, be dedicated to cannabis production. If all facility space at Zenabis Altheville, Zenabis Stellarton, Zenabis Delta, and Zenabis Langley is fully converted and dedicated to production, Zenabis will own and have access to 660,000 square feet of high-quality indoor cannabis production space, as well as 2.1 million square feet of greenhouse cannabis production space at its Langley facility. With this production strategically positioned on Canada's coasts, Zenabis expects these facilities to have an annual design capacity of 131,200 kgs of dried cannabis by the third quarter of 2019. These facilities, if fully built out and converted for cannabis production, would have an annual design capacity to yield approximately 478,800 kgs of dried cannabis annually for both national and international market distribution. An additional 700,000 square feet of greenhouse space will be used to continue the existing propagation business and produce industrial hemp, and can be converted to cannabis production at such a time that is beneficial to the strategic position of the company. The Zenabis brand name is used in the cannabis medical market, while the Namaste and Blazery brand names are used in the cannabis adult use recreational market, and the True Buck brand name is used for Zenabis kombucha products. What a day. What a day. See these messages. Taylor says, good morning. I'm the 54th like. Thank you, Taylor, for being here. Good morning. Max Power says, oh, I see. GMP has my respect earned. Yeah, they've done a good job. Max Power says, Yeah, bro, my goal is 20,000 shares. I'd like to get out at 288. I'd make 8,000 to get back in when it drops to 40. It ain't dropping to 40, bro. Ken Chambers says, I can't hate on FSD because of you, Rich. I turned $997 into 5,988. You just got to play these penny stocks right 100%, man. You got to play them right. I'm just reading some of my messages in the Telegram. If you guys haven't joined our Telegram, you should join our Telegram. And if you guys haven't subscribed to Rich TV Live, you should go to www.richtvlive.com and subscribe. We're going to be giving you free picks. We are creating so much, and we're just getting started with the website. Literally, it's just the launch. Yeah, non-dilution is so sweet, Max. Max Power says, I'm laughing right along with you, bro. Just such good news. Oh, yeah. It's a double news today for Zenabis. Thank you guys for the 41 likes. Let's try to get to 100 likes, guys. Remember, the more people that like this video and the more of you that hold ZENA, the more people are going to learn about ZENA, the more people are going to educate themselves about ZENA, and potentially the more of us can win on ZENA. Max Power says, you're right, Ken. I was a new trader. I bought my first 3 stocks in 52-week highs. LMAO, laughing my ass off. Such a dumbass, but I didn't know. It took me 6 months to learn. That's how we learn, Max. Don't be so hard on yourself. Shelby says, right with you, Max. Learning curve. Wow. The volume on ZENA is 1.6 million shares, guys. That is enormous for ZENA. Max Power says, I also followed the teacup theory. It works great with RNX. Yeah, no, I don't think we'll ever see ZENA back at those levels ever again. I don't even know if we'll see ZENA under $2 ever again, to be quite honest with you. I think we've kind of gone to another level here with ZENA. Just reading all you guys' messages in the Telegram. Amanda says in our Telegram, did you see the T-God Neptune deal? If you didn't, best be reading and loading up before Cannabis 2.0. I think Cannabis 2.0 is starting right now. I think that we are starting the resurrection, folks. I really do. Max Power says ZENA's at 213. That's exciting, guys. That's exciting. It was at 188 on Friday. So ZENA was halted this morning after all this news, but it is rolling now. In my group chat, Steven says, in Telegram, Steven says, Rich, you're the Luke Skywalker of cannabis stocks, and Andrew Leth is Darth Vader. Oh, yeah. It was halted because of this news. It was halted because of this news. Amanda says, not only that, remember Saturday when we did our video, you were talking about crypto and cannabis, always opposites? Saw an article posting saying exactly that this morning. I know it came from your mouth because you and I talked about it 4 days before they wrote it. I know it's funny. It's funny. It's crazy. It's really crazy. There's a lot of people watching. They may not give us the credit, but they're definitely watching. Yeah. Ice says, I'm going to buy some Bitcoin on the dip, wait for it to go back up, sell it, and buy some ZENA. People in America are panicking, saying ZENA is tanking the US. Guys, don't panic. That's when you buy it. If it's tanking in the US, that's your opportunity. Now, a lot of people have to remember, Zenabis went up yesterday in America. It's going up today in Canada. Because it was up yesterday in America, it has to adjust today. So it was going to go down today to adjust because it was up yesterday and it was a holiday in Canada. So the market has to adjust today in America. I clearly think that that's nothing but a buying opportunity. David James says, I have a new favorite cannabis pick. Green Thumb Industries. They look great. I like Green Thumb. I really do. Max Power says, why do they halt good news? They just want to give people the opportunity to be ready, read the news, and buy or sell. And they just want people to get ready. John Smithen says, hey, bro, how are you this morning? Honestly, take a look at Westleaf. It's definitely on an uptrend. Something is happening behind the scenes. Yeah, I agree with you, John. Westleaf has been moving. I noticed that. Brent Jaggers is saying, are you having a problem with your internet as well? Nope. Max Power is saying TRST is at 654. Fat Nut says Liberty Health Sciences might be making a move. It's been at the bottom for a minute. Max Power says, aha, ZENA at 150 was at 2 at the open. Max Power says 161 US, ZENA down 3%. Buying opportunity, guys, in America. Nothing more, nothing less. It's what it is. Asif is asking, what do you think ZENA will close at, Rich? Probably about 220. 210 to 220. Just reading messages in the Telegram. The Telegram is going crazy. A lot of messages. Asif is saying, just sold 4,000 ZENA, kept 4,000 for a rainy day at 212. Good job, Asif. Wow, this news is just trending everywhere. Damn, the ZENA warrants are now at 70 cents. I wanted to pick up some of those warrants, and now they're going up too. Yeah, the Langley license is the next big thing, man. The Langley license is literally the next big thing. We need that Langley license. Thank you guys for the 44 likes. Let's hit 100 likes, guys. Let's hit 100 likes. Yeah, I think TRST looks really good. Cleon Davies says, can't afford much more, but just bought another 200 shares of ZENA at 210. Let's go. I hope you win, big brother. Max Power says, love ZENA, keeps moving, and FSD sits there like a dead snail. Max Power says, if you haven't hit the like button, hit it. If not, please leave and go buy 100,000 shares of FSD. Please, thank you. What is a ZENA warrant? When you buy a ZENA warrant, you are getting in at 70 cents right now in Canada, and it has a strike price, I believe, at around 250. And you're supporting the company and putting money into the company treasury. So by buying warrants, you're actually literally supporting the company's finances. That money is going into the company treasury. And warrants are different because when it gets to a certain point, then your broker will contact you and tell you got 30 days to execute, or you'll be forced to sell your stock. Justin T says, so we got all the financing we need for the Langley build, or we need more? It looks to me like they got what they need. Between the 60 million convertible debenture from Brownstone and the 30 million that they're getting from Tilray, it looks like they got 90 million and they're cashed up and they're ready to go, baby. HTX713CC says, FCEL moved an insane amount of shares. Button for 24 on a whim. It would run up again, and damn, it sure did, up 82%. Wow. Lisan Nassif says, hey, Rich, how you doing, Lisan? What did you miss in our news? Yeah, good news on Zenabis. Zenabis has a $30 million supply agreement with Tilray, and Zenabis is amending the terms of their financing with their financier for the 25 million with Brownstone. So yeah, there's a double news on Zenabis today, and it's all very positive. It's all very good. And that's why Zenabis is exploding today. And I believe it will continue because we have another big catalyst coming in the sense that, in the fact that we're still waiting on the Langley license. It's all good, David. I don't have an issue with Max Power putting on messages. I just want to have a community of winners that focus on winning. That is the key here. And if there's any other stocks that are moving, please, guys, let's talk about it. Well, David, then put in some more messages, David. What difference does it make? I'd rather him message than nobody message. I mean, you guys are welcome to put in as many messages as you want. There's no limit on how many messages you guys can drop. If you guys have something to say it. There's no, like, I'm not going to say, hey, you got to stop messaging. Put in messages. You guys, there's 58 people here. You're all able to message. Put in your messages. Alethea, I love Alethea. Absolutely love Alethea. I've said multiple times, Alethea is one of my favorite picks. So love Alethea. Thinks it. I have. Bev Canada's live. I heard it went up big this morning. And tomorrow I'm actually interviewing Bev Canada. So stay tuned to that. I'm going to be interviewing Bev Canada tomorrow. Yeah, Neo's been a huge disappointment. You know, they did an IPO. They compared them to Tesla, called them the Chinese Tesla. They've been a joke. Neo's gone down from $10 all the way down. So not really impressed with Neo at this point. HTX713CC says, Alethea is a winner. Trade around a core position with Alethea and be patient. Yeah, I like Alethea, man. They're so good. They have so much potential. Robin Hood Warrior says, good morning, Rich and Rich TV Live community. Good morning, my friend. And guys, I don't just break news on stocks. I also break news on sports. It was reported that by Michael Rappaport that Kawhi Leonard is going to the LA Lakers, and I broke that news yesterday. That news is trending. I don't know if it's official yet, but I believe that Kawhi Leonard is a Los Angeles Laker. And it hurts to say that as a Toronto Raptors fan, but I think it's true. I think Kawhi Leonard's going to the LA Lakers, and there's a lot of reasons for it. A, he's from LA, so he's got kids. He wants his kids to be by his family. The weather in LA is great. Hollywood is there. LeBron plays for the Lakers. Anthony Davis plays for the Lakers. If I'm a free agent and I have the ability to pick all the teams in the league, chances are I'm going to want to go play with LeBron and AD. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Everyone's like, Clippers or Lakers? I'm like, who the hell's on the Clippers? Clippers got nobody. Patrick Beverley? Lou Williams? Are you kidding me? Like, that's a joke. Of course he's going to the Lakers. You know, it's funny when you hear all these Americans talk about playing in Canada, they talk about the cold, they talk about the customs. They're like, every time you go to America, you got to go through customs. Do you know how much of a headache that is? So they talk about the taxes. These are issues for people in America. They don't want to deal with this stuff in Canada. It is what it is, man. Demir says, as long as it's not any harassment or racial comments, are all welcome to chat and message. People don't need to read everything. I just want you guys to write as much as you want. The more messages, the better here, guys. I don't want you guys to be concerned about what other people are writing. I want everybody to write messages. I love the flow of conversation. That's what makes this so great. And if there's any picks that are running, please, guys, drop them so we can talk about it. Justin says Bev is up 73%. It's a good start for a new IPO. Oh, and another company that just launched that I think is going to be a giant is Pasha Brands. Guys, keep your eyes on Pasha Brands. I think it's going to be a giant. I know a lot of guys locally that have worked with them and thank you guys for the 50 likes. We're halfway to 100, guys. Let's hit that 100 likes mark. Thank you guys for the 50 likes. Let's hit 100. Let's squeeze some more likes, guys. Lisa Nassif says ZBISF OTC Pink current information. Zenabis Global Inc. Sign out brief. Zenabis arranges $30 million non-dilutive financing via supply agreement with Tilray. Thank you for sharing that. Shelby says, what's your take on Pump, Rich? I bought some a couple weeks ago. As long as they get contracts, I think there is huge potential to move up, in my opinion. Yeah, I like Pump. I've traded Pump. I actually recently got out of Pump. I think it's all right. I think there's some better options out there, to be honest with you. I did more research on it, and I felt like there's some better options out there for me. Fat Nut says, I got my kids a couple of stacks of AMD 6 months ago. Not bad. Yeah, AMD has done very well. Good pick there. Max Power says, Bev Canada IPO at $1, sitting at 45 now. Yeah, it might be a good time to maybe position yourself, but it's a first day. It's an IPO, so be careful. David James says, who wouldn't want to play in LA with LeBron? Most beautiful women on earth, too. Yeah, I agree with you, bro. And LeBron is going to be like Magic Johnson now, passing the ball to Kawhi or passing the ball to AD. Both can shoot the three, and both are physical specimens that can take it to the hole. LeBron's going to average like 20 assists a game. LeBron doesn't have a shot. Everybody knows this. He can't shoot, okay? So now he doesn't have to shoot. Just give it to Kawhi, give it to AD. Give it to Kawhi, give it to AD. And then they're just going to sign some veterans. They're going to sign a bunch of veterans and guys that want to win championships because they're going to win like the next 3 to 5 years in a row. Nobody's going to beat them. I can't see how anybody beats them. They'll probably go like 82-0. Lisam Nassif says, Rich, I am having an eye on MaryMed. Yeah, I like MaryMed. You're smart to be looking at them. Not sure about the bottom. I think we've hit the bottom in the entire cannabis sector, and I think we're starting to come up now. Franco says 20,000 shares of TBP at 47 cents, confident on the long run. I like them too. I like the way you're thinking. Joe Morris says, Rich, is that you jacking up the ZENA price to start today and then dumping? How many shares is this person flipping to start these days? No, I haven't sold a share of Zenabis today. I have 9,045 shares. Max Power says, only thing I don't like about Pump is it's owned by the FSD partner. Yeah, they're a little bit dilutive. That's my issue with Pump. I just kind of stay away from stocks that have too many shares. Michael Mann says, I have 6 cannabis stocks down 1,240 US today. What are your 6 cannabis stocks? Ryan Sullivan says, hey, Rich, what entry are you looking to take Radiant Technology at? around 90 cents. Joe Morris says, don't forget about Kuzma. Dude can shoot too. Yeah, that's right. So they got Kuzma too. I forgot about that. And I'm sure they're going to get a bunch of other guys now. HTX713CC says, the endorsements that come from being in a big market is huge. Kawhi's 27 years old. Now he's playing in LA. He's a 2-time MVP. Kawhi's laughing. I would do the same. He's going to be in movies. Like, sky's the limit for him now. John Smithen says, would you invest in Namaste technology? What's your opinion on Namaste technology? I think there's better options out there, in my opinion. I like them. I think they have potential, but I personally think there's better options out there, in my opinion. Suryan Warrior says, Rich, I have 7,500 Canadian to invest right now. What would you buy to double in the next 2 months? I don't own acreage, Pharmacello, Body and Mind, other positions. I would say Saniva and Zenabis, Alifia. Saniva, Zenabis, Alifia, Kush bottles. I think all four are undervalued. iBoss416 says 76ers versus Lakers finals. I don't know, man. The 76ers just lost, what's his name? Jimmy Butler. And they got Al Horford. I don't like that move. I think Jimmy Butler's way better than Al Horford. I think that's a regression. Wow, 61 people watching. Thank you guys for joining. We got the big news here, Zenabis, 2 huge newses. We got 53 likes. Our goal is to hit 100. Please smash the like button if you haven't already. 54 likes. Thank you guys for hitting the like. I really appreciate you guys. Max Power says 1,130 sell off on ZENA. You sold some ZENA, Max? David James says, so many are saying how the cannabis sector is recovering. 1 more month of downtrend for most of the sector. I'm still saying I'm staying in cash till people are screaming bloody murder like Christmas last year. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's your money. You got to do what you think is best. But the reality is everything is coming up from the bottoms now. Look at Zenabis, look at Alifia, look at MedMen, look at Vivo. It's obvious. Everything's coming from the bottom. HTX713CC says the CEO who pumped FSD has pumped like 3 other companies. Yeah, I mean, that's what a lot of these guys do. It's how they make money. David James says, remember how Christmas felt last year? We are not at that kind of fear and panic yet. I think we already had that about 2 to 3 weeks ago. We hit the bottom and we've been coming up ever since. Interest is building it. Yeah, I think interest is just getting started. CTST is at the bottom. I love CanTrust. iBoss416 says, Rich, what's your favorite U.S. cannabis stock? Wow, it's hard for me to pick one. I like MedMen. I love Kush bottles. I like Cureleaf. I like Trueleaf. I like C-Web. I like Green Growth Brands. I like Harvest Health and Recreation. Those are pretty much be my favorites right now. Michael Mann says Cron, ACB, Hexo, OGI, MMNFF, SPRWF. Yeah, I like those picks. I like Hexo at these prices. I like MedMen at these prices. I do not like Kronos Group at 20 bucks. I like ACB at these prices. Max Power says Zeneva at 275. I think Zeneva doubles from these prices. We got 56 likes, 58 people watching. Thank you guys for your likes. Our goal is 100 likes. I love the like to people watching ratio. We're 1-to-1 right now. I love that ratio. Let's try to hit 100 likes, guys. Because remember, if more people are watching this video and this video goes more viral, then more people are going to learn about Zenabis. And if you're holding Zenabis, that is going to help you. It's going to help me. And remember, if you win and I win, we all win. And I've told you guys, if you're not winning, you're probably not watching Rich TV Live, because we bring all the winners and we bring them first and we bring them at the bottom. If the Lakers, Joe Moore says, if the Lakers win the when the Lakers win the championship, there's nobody that's going to compete with the Lakers. It's not even close. How can you beat the Lakers? Like, nobody this year is beating the Lakers. Nobody. Like, nobody. Unless they get major injuries and lose like one of their stars or even two of their stars, I don't see how they lose. If the Lakers win the championship, LeBron or Kawhi have the chance to be the first player to win Finals MVP with 3 different teams. Who are you taking? I take Kawhi. Kawhi's younger. LeBron is older. LeBron knows this. LeBron's 35 now. Kawhi's 27. Kawhi's in his prime, and he's the guy now. And I think LeBron knows this, and LeBron's just going to pass the ball to AD and Kawhi. And I think Kawhi's the number one option on that team. It's obvious. He's a very high IQ player. He plays on both ends of the floor, and so is AD. AD is just a freak. So that team is just ridiculous. That team is ridiculous. Franco says Zeneva went from strong buy to hold on TD Bank. Yeah, I don't really care. I'm buying myself a ton of Zeneva. I'm going to get myself a ton of Zeneva. I don't really care what TD says. I think Zeneva's dirt cheap. I'm going to buy a ton of it. And I'll let you guys know when I do. I'll probably buy 10,000 shares. Max Power says, oh, hell no. I ain't selling no ZENA. I said ZENA was going down on the 11:30 lunchtime sell-off on the market. Oh, okay. Franco says, I'm concerned. I mean, sure. Be concerned. I personally think Zeneva's dirt cheap. They were at $5 like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. Max Power says, I see ZENA hitting 4 to 5 when the license comes in. Oh, man, please. Please. Wait until I close on my property to get your license. That's all I ask. Please, ZENA. 2 more weeks. Please. David James says, a double bottom could really fuel the fear. We shall see. Will be a very interesting month. Yeah, I'm not even worried. I know we're going up. Edibles is coming. We're 3.5 months away. July, August, September, October 17th. We are 3.5 months away from legalization 2.0 in Canada. Cannabis Growth finalized their deal with Acreage. Cannabis is getting legalized in America. Why would Cannabis Growth finalize their deal with Acreage if cannabis wasn't going to get legalized in America? It's going to legalize in America. That is going to be the biggest catalyst we've ever seen in our lives. These stocks are going to go bonkers. So that deal is being done, and they're paying shareholders $300 million in cash. $300 million in cash. That's the catalyst. Edibles legalization in Canada, legalization of cannabis in America. It's a done deal, folks. It's a done deal. Let's see the message. HTX713CC says, it's the 3rd time this happened. Just have to know each stock, like CWeb hitting 11. Exactly. You watch a stock, you see a 52-week low, you buy it. You see a 52-week high, you sell it. You can't get attached to these stocks. You just got to buy low and sell high. ZENA's at 205. Perfect. Perfect. Like I said, I want to load up. So the lower it goes, the better. I already know who's selling. The people that are selling are the ones that got in at 225. They saw an opportunity today to get out because some of them might have been down when it was at 140. They're probably scared and they're getting out. The other people are selling are the people that bought in at 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, $2. They're selling today too. That's just another buying opportunity for people that want to get in cheap, and I want to get in cheap. So selfishly, I want it to go down. For you guys, I want it to go up. But selfishly, I want it to go down just for 2 more weeks. Then you can go to $10. Then you can go to $10. iBoss416, thoughts on AUSA? I love AUSA. I think it's cheap. I think it has a great future, but it is more of a long-term hold because they have little to no revenue and they're not growing any cannabis. They're just doing deals with companies. So they're kind of like an Oxley. And marijuana isn't legal in America yet. So once it gets legal, I think AUSA explodes. But until then, it's going to go up and down. I think if it's under $1, that's a buying opportunity. Lils says, just smash the like for my boy Rich. Thank you, Lils. I appreciate you. Max Power says, SNN at 275. That's a good price. I think that's a great price for Suniva. Great price. iBoss416 says, Lakers have 3 of the top 4 players. I think the Lakers have the 3 top players in the league right now. Who's better than LeBron, AD, and Kawhi? And I mean, those guys are all big boys too. Big boys. They're all like 6'8" or taller. Big guys. They can all shoot. Well, LeBron can't really shoot anymore, but they can all shoot threes. It's over. The NBA is done. This is bigger than when Golden State picked up Durant. It's bigger than that because Kawhi right now is the best player in the world, and he's in his prime. And Durant just blew his Achilles, so he'll never be the same. HTX713CC says, can you make a video highlighting US MJ startups and growing companies? Yeah, thank you for the feedback. I'll definitely look into making a video on that. David James says, oh, no doubt, Rich, we will have a massive run sometime later this year. The summer has been very well to us for deals. Last year, the resurrection started middle of July. I believe this year the resurrection starts now. I think this is the start of it. I think it's clear. You can see it. It's already happening. It's already happening. Vivo's coming up. Zenabis is coming up. Alefia's coming up. MedMen's coming up. You can see it, man. They're coming up. And legalization's around the corner. So legalization of edibles is absolutely enormous in Canada. William Taylor says, my brother in San Diego has a world syndicated radio station with a show called Wide World of Weed, wsradio.com. You could do a collaboration video and interview a company with him. William, I'd love to, man. Please email me at richtvlive@gmail.com. I would love to be on his show, interview with him, do a weekly collaboration. You're speaking my language, brother. Please, let's go. I love it. We're all about the people, man. And the more people know about what we're doing, the bigger we all get and the more money we make. I told you guys, I'm not here for subscribers and views. I couldn't care less. I'm here to get rich, and I'm here to get you rich. And that's my only commitment right now. I've been here for entertainment and education purposes for 2 years, but now we're stepping up our game. We're here to make money. Straight up. I'm here to make money. I'm here to win. I'm here to help you win. That's the only reason why I'm here now, man. I'm not here to waste my time for subscribers and views. I'm not going to put out videos just to put out videos like other people do. I'm not following other people's picks. I'm following my own picks. I'm following my own due diligence. I'm following my own research, my own ideas, and your ideas, and our community's picks. And our community's, like, if you give me a pick, I'm going to research it. But I'm not going on YouTube to find picks. I will never do that. But if you give me a pick, I have enough respect for you guys, the community, to research your picks. Another pick that's up 60%, and I did a video on it yesterday, in the last month is MJAR. So not only is Zenabis up over 70% in the last month, MJAR is also up 60% in the last month. So keep your eye on M Jardine. Ryan Sullivan says, what do you all think of Tilt? They have been beaten up. What do you think it will take for them to get over $2 Canadian again? I say it goes over $2 and above that. I think Tilt is a sleeping giant. They've been beat up. They've been destroyed. I think they have a future. So Tilt is another one of those companies in America that has a lot of potential. The key is just to buy it as low as possible. Max Power says, summertime seems good, deals always goes red, then pops late August, etc. Yeah, absolutely. Rinse and repeat, man. And we got to really start learning these trends. Franco says, Plus Products is at a 52-week lows. I have them on my watch list. They are the biggest gummy sellers in California. Franco, you're a genius. Love that. Thank you for the input. LL says 1526 USA up. What is LL? Oh, Charlotte's Web. Very nice. Max Power says ZENA's volume right now is 2 million. All the sellers are getting out, baby. Let them get out, because after they get out, that's blue skies. D. Russell signing with the Warriors is a great move. If they retain Cousins and he comes close to his previous levels, don't sleep on Golden State. Yeah, I think Golden State is just signing another. They just signed another sick-ass three-point shooter. Great point, Joe. Yeah, D'Angelo Russell's a beast, man. He had a huge year for the Nets. I thought that was a good move too, but they're still not going to beat the Lakers. Who's gonna play on the inside interior? Like, all the Lakers have to do now is find some guys that can play on the perimeter, some defense, and they're just going to kill teams on the inside with AD, Kawhi, and LeBron. They just have three of the biggest, best interior players in the entire league. Max Power is saying ZENA holding at 203. Hey, man, if you didn't sell at 223, I don't know what to say to you guys. I told everybody to sell. Told you. I didn't tell you not to sell. I told everyone, take your profits and run. I told you guys I'm not selling because I want more. And I told you guys I wanted it to go down. So this is working into my hand. So I'm very excited right now. Joe Smithen says, I think cannabis companies are definitely 100% on an uptrend. I mean, look, you can see it. It's obvious. Of course they are, because what goes down will go up, and what goes up will come down. And a lot of these stocks hit 52-week lows, and now they're coming back up. Because remember, this isn't about me. These companies have huge funders that are positioned in them, and when they go really, really low, that's a buying opportunity. HTX713CC says, remember, licenses are expected and priced in quite a bit to these stocks. Usually they go up about 10% and come back down on license news. Yeah, I mean, sometimes they go up 20 or 30%. So, the license for ZENA hasn't even come yet. When that license comes, it's going to be a very, very exciting day. Max Power says, doesn't matter what news FSD comes out with, still no movement. My balls shift faster than that stock. David James says, and the US will drop the bomb soon, Rich, about federal decriminalizing it. I mean, you have to think it's going to happen. Why else would Canopy Growth finalize the deal with Acreage, pay out $300 million to investors, and then say, we can't do this deal until it's legal? You just paid out $300 million to investors and finalized the deal to acquire Acreage, one of the biggest players in America. They obviously know something. It's going to be legal in America. It's just a matter of time. Thank you guys for the 67 likes. I love you guys, man, and I really appreciate you guys. Figure that news is around the corner as well. Massive run coming that rivals 2017 December. I agree with you. And this January 2019 was pretty epic too. The market just exploded. RT Strategica says market summary. Zenabis Global Inc. OTC markets, ZB ISF at 155 USD, down 7%. Hey man, that's a buying opportunity, baby. Tom Frisia says, any hope left for Wayland Group? Yeah, absolutely. William Taylor says, I've watched since last June. Love the info and news. More eyes on the market. And the market is only going to get bigger, and the sector is only going to get better, and we're just getting started. Fat Nut says, PRCNF is up 40%. That's exciting. Joe Norris says, Draymond and Cousins. Man, Draymond is trash. His game is just trash. He was pathetic against the Raptors. That guy couldn't hit the side of a barn. They just left him open. Did you watch that series? The Raptors were leaving him open every time by 10 feet. They didn't even go near him, and he still couldn't hit anything. Draymond is the most overrated player in the NBA. If you take Draymond off Golden State, he's just an average player. And Cousins is just a shell of himself. He's terrible now. He's a joke. Mr. Reddle, Riot Blockchain RIOT might a great buy in the near future. Thank you for sharing your picks, guys. And please keep sharing them. Ken G says, who will benefit most from edibles in October? I believe Organigram will be one of the biggest players that benefits from edibles. Yeah, when FSD received their license, the stock went up 27%. It's true. LL says acreage is at $16, a good buy. Is that in Canada or the US? Mr. Reddle says, for gold, I've been studying NGD, also possible great buy in the future. I think Fiore Gold might be one of the best gold stocks. So if you're looking to buy a gold stock, look at Fiore Gold. I think the potential for Fiore Gold is enormous. Mr. Reddle says, Mary Jane stock possible greatness, HMPQ. Man, HMPQ is a penny stock, bro. Yeah, I don't know, man. Stay away from those penny stocks. TKS says, Riot is a load of trouble. SAC is going to take down some of those guys. Yeah, I'd be careful if they have SAC issues. Franco says HMMJ ETF looks like a good buy. They also pay 4 to 5% dividends. So if the weed market goes up for the next 2 to 3 months, we will do money on the share price and win with the dividends. Safe bet, 100%. 100% agree with you. I love the HMMJ ETF, and I was the first one to bring it when they went public, like 2017, summer of 2017. When I bought it at $11, they went as high as $24, $25. Last time I looked, they're at 18. I love it. I love it. I see breaking news here. Is it official with Kawhi going to the Lakers? Because I broke that news first on YouTube. Literally, my video got like over 1,000 views last night. And I'm not even a sports channel, but my video got over 1,000 views last night. So we don't just break stock news. We break sports news too first. It's true. I went to school for radio and television broadcasting. I always dreamed about being a sports broadcaster. So it's like one of my dreams. Max Power says, I was up 3,300 an hour ago, and now I'm up 1,750. You should have took it, bro. You should have took it. You should have took it, and then you could have bought it again and wait for the next run. But it's okay. Max Power says, doesn't matter to me. I'm holding till 300 minimum. TKS says WCVC CBD menu, water, illegal burgers, and pizza chain franchising, American Cafe, low float with zero debt. Yeah, they look good. Wow. Yeah, I love Zenarba. ZYNE is a beast. LL says, I still love Zenarba and want it. Patent for autism approved. That is so big. So big. LL says, yes, acreage is in USA 16. Yeah, it's been about that price for a while. So I don't know. That's kind of where they've been. Joe Morris says, Draymond is one of the best defensive players in the league, but yeah, he can't shoot, nor should he with Steph, Russell, and Clay. I agree with you. Why even take a shot? But did you see Draymond say when they were interviewing in the finals that he feels like he's the best defensive player of all time? Like, give me a break, bro. Let other people say that about you. Why do you got to be the one to say that? You're the best defensive player of all time. Come on, man. You know, and then when they asked him why, he gave this stupid explanation. I just was like, this guy's an idiot. I lost so much respect for Draymond Green. He doesn't even know how to talk. He's a complete idiot. Well, I have to say I'm the best because in order to be the best, you got to believe you're the best. And I believe I'm the best because I have to say I'm the best so that I can be the best. In order to be the best, you got to believe you're the best. And that's why I think I'm the best. What? What? Do your stats prove you're the best? Statistically, are you the best? Statistically. Because I saw Pascal Siakam piss on you, Draymond Green. He pissed on you in the finals. I saw Kawhi pissing on you. I saw everybody pissing on you. Guys are dropping 30 points a game on you, Draymond, and you're saying you're the best defender of all time? Kawhi is a way better defender than Draymond Green. And when they asked Kawhi about whether or not they asked Kawhi, is Draymond Green the best defender of all time? Kawhi sat there with stone face and said, he's a good defender. And they said, Kawhi, are you a better defender than Draymond? He said, I play hard on defense. Draymond's a good defender. They said, Kawhi, are you the best defender of all time? He said, I'll let you decide. That is a superstar. That is the king. Kawhi is a freaking king, man. Kawhi can do whatever he wants. He brought Toronto a championship. He can do whatever he wants. Go to LA. I'm happy for him. How do you feel about crypto stocks? I like crypto stocks when crypto's hot. I don't like crypto stocks when crypto's not. Crypto was really hot. It's lost a little bit of steam recently. So all the crypto stocks have come down. If crypto goes back up, crypto stocks will go up. If crypto comes back down, crypto stocks will come back down. Joe Morris says, I'm very curious to see what Tilray does once they start mining July 15th. This is my first mining stock. Anything I should know beforehand? Yeah, I did the interview with Tilray Metals. I met with the CEO. I think they're a good company. Seems to me like they have a lot of good things coming, but they're very early stage. So be patient with them. To me, they're more of a long-term play. And all resource and mining stocks right now are kind of, they're kind of okay. They're nothing special because there's really no catalyst for mining stocks right now. Max Power says, yeah, but I'm in at 171, so that's better than 2. That's why I'm holding. Hey, brother, do whatever you want, man. Just if you're up, don't be afraid to sell. Don't be afraid to sell if you're winning. Max Power says, I'm now back up $2,095. Nice. That's good. Crypto Man says, non-stop winning picks on Rich TV Live. Hey, Crypto Man, I told you about Zenabis. Crypto Man is like, Rich, why do you talk about Zenabis so much? I'm like, because it's going to explode, bro. Why do you talk about Zenabis so much, man? Like, why do you talk about Zenabis so much? I'm like, because it's going to explode, bro, and it's going to make members money. Mic drop. That's why I like Zenabis. D Green couldn't hold Rodman's. What a moron for saying that. Yeah, man. Go and listen to Draymond Green in the NBA Finals explain why he is the best defender of all time. It is the worst explanation of why you're the best defender of all time I've ever heard. If somebody says, you believe you're the best defender of all time, and you say yes, at least have an explanation. Say, well, my statistics prove that statistically, I am up there with some of the best defenders of all time. That's it. That's all you got to say. When people say, Rich, is your channel the best? I say yes. And they say, why? And I say, well, look at my picks. Statistically, I have picked pretty much every single cannabis stock before everybody else in the entire world. And I continue to. That's why we're the best. The statistics speak for themselves. I don't say, well, I want to be the best, and I believe I can be the best. And in order to be the best, you got to believe you're the best. So if I believe I'm the best, then I'm going to be the best, and then we'll be blessed. Subscribe to Rich TV Live. We're the best. Oh, man. What an idiot. Oh, man. Foolish. I'm talking about basketball. Nudica says, agreed, Draymond is overrated as a good defender. Well, look at it. Pascal Siakam has been in the NBA for 7 years. He's been playing basketball for 7 years. He's been in the NBA for like 2-3 years. He averaged 20 points, 7.5 rebounds in the NBA Finals. And Draymond was covering him most of the time. And you're the best defender of all time? Really? I disagree. I think there's way better defenders than Draymond Green. Kawhi Leonard is one of them. The Greek Freak is another. I could give you about 10 players that are better defenders than Draymond Green. It's just comical. LL says, Enthusiast Gaming, thoughts on it now. Enthusiast Gaming is doing a deal with another gaming company. I love the company. They're one of my best picks, and they've been one of my best picks for 2019. And they've been highly successful, and I love the gaming sector. My son does a lot of gaming. So does my daughter. So do I. So, yeah, I love gaming. I love gaming stocks, and I think Enthusiast Gaming is one of the best in the world. The best undervalued gaming companies in the world. Joe Morris says he is a punk for sure, and I agree. A horse teeth moron. Well, I'm not going to go that far and start talking about the way he looks, but it was just his comment that was like, whoa, buddy, like you just made yourself look like an idiot. Mr. Reddle says consolidation. Well said. Nudica says Kawhi is meeting with the Raptors today. I know. He's going to meet with them. He's going to shake their hand, and he's going to say, thank you guys for a great year, but I'm going to the LA Lakers. I'm going back home. Hey, man, Michael Rappaport knows people. He broke the news. And then I went live, and I broke the news that LeBron and has met with Kawhi. Kawhi and his people have contacted Magic Johnson, and he is going to the LA Lakers. You can book it. You heard it here first. Unless something else changes, you heard it here first from your boy. Kawhi is going to the LA Lakers. He's from LA. The Lakers got LeBron and AD, and Kawhi is the trifecta. He's going to LA, people. You heard it here first. Michael Rappaport broke it. Shannon Sharp broke it. Chris Broussard broke it. These guys are in NBA circles. They know people. Just remember where you heard it first, okay? If you're doubting me, remember where you heard it first. And remember where you heard ZENA first. The same guy that called ZENA, the same guy that called MedMan, the same guy that called Alethea, the same guy that called Aurora Cannabis, the same guy that called Chronos Group, the same guy that called Afria, the same guy that called the HMMJ ETF, The same guy that called cannabis growth is calling that Kawhi Leonard is going to the LA Lakers. Remember where you heard it first. That's all I can say. Libra, I guess not a good sign. No, I think Libra is going to be huge. The Libra coin for Facebook is going to be huge. Franco says, EGLX, your best pick, Rich, in since 96 cents and not selling one share. I see way more uptrend. I'm thinking about averaging up. They only do good moves. Yeah, buddy. Franco, I'm so happy for you, man. Congratulations on winning on EGLX. That's the one that got away, man. That's the one that got away. That's the one that got away. And I don't like it when good stocks get away from me that I pick. And that's why I really need to get more focused. I'm really happy I'm done with the reno and the sale of this house. So I can really just stay in my lane and focus on trading and focus on my picks. Because I've got some really good picks and sometimes I don't buy them and then I really kick myself. And EGLX, Enthusiast Gaming, is one of the best. It's one of the best. David James says, no one talks about how Golden State went for a three-pointer down by 1 on their final play of the game. What were they thinking? What was the coach on that one? Where was the coach on that one? You know, David, I believe that the NBA is rigged. I think the NBA is rigged. If you notice, the Raptors did the same thing. The game before, the Raptors were down by 2, or they were down by 1, and they went for a three-pointer. Why? Why would you go down? Why would you go for a three-pointer if you're? I can't remember if they're down by 1 or down by 2 in Game 5, and Kyle Lowry went for a three-pointer, and I'm sitting there going, why would you go for a three-pointer if you only need 2? It makes absolutely no sense. This is why I believe the NBA is rigged. I do. I believe all sports are rigged. It's modern day kings and queens putting gladiators in a ring to entertain the masses. That's just my opinion. And I think what happened was the NBA wanted Golden State to three-peat, but once Clay got hurt and once Durant got hurt, they're like, okay, let's give it to the Raptors. It's good news. Canada brings a championship for the first time ever. It's a different story. I just think that's what happened. That's my opinion. Nilavon Balachardan says, I'm in hash chain KASH, a crypto mining stock that's halted. Is there any luck for me that they will be back and running? You know what? I've never heard of them. I have to research them further. Thank you guys for the 75 likes now. We're 25 away from our goal of 100, and I'm staying live until we hit it. So if you haven't smashed the like button, please smash the like button. We're just going to stay live. And if there's anything moving, anything happening in the markets, please let me know. Shelby says, haha, you're making my morning glorious. Hey, man, I'm happy for you, bro. Joe Morris says, your best rant sounds like our president. Hey, man, you want to compare me to Trump? Please, let's go. I'll take that comparison any day. Franco says, Halo Labs undervalued compared with its peers. Concentrates all the way. Labs, Valens, Halo Labs. Yeah, you know what? I own Labs. I really like them. I want to pick up some Valens, and I want to pick up some Halo Labs. Nudica says, Rich, you're breaking my heart, man. Hey, man, I only speak the truth, bro. I only speak the truth, man. I'm a Toronto Raptors fan. Do you think I want Kawhi to leave? I'm just being real. I streamed the entire parade. They kept saying, come back, Kawhi. Did you see Kawhi's face every time everyone kept saying, come back? That was Kawhi's face. He's leaving, guys. If he was coming back, he would have it a little bit of a different face. He'd probably smile. Or say, yeah, definitely I want to come back and win another championship. He didn't say that once, which means he's gone. It's just the way it goes. Mr. Reddle says, bam, bam, bam. Is bam blowing up? Broxy says, ZENA is falling. Hey, baby, let's get some ZENA on the cheap because your boy wants more. I told you guys I wanted more. ZENA's doing what I want. It went up. That was the opportunity for the members to sell and make money. And now it's going down, which means we can buy more. And I'm going to buy a bunch cheap. So please, ZENA, Rich wants it cheap, baby. You guys are listening to me. I like it. Mr. Reddle says, Libra is kind of sketch. XRP and XLM, I feel, are a better crypto. I own XLM, but you never know, could get great hype for great returns. You got to remember, Libra's working with Facebook, and Facebook's got billions of users. So they're going to have a lot of power behind them. And some of the people that are backing Libra are huge, like PayPal, Visa, MasterCard. I mean, those are some of the biggest companies in the world, guys. Zolo Rodriguez says, can you talk about anime sports? What's the symbol? David James says, makes no sense. They had time as well. LL says, buy Rich, Berg, Zenabis, Charlotte's Web, CURLF, Cresco, Lightlink, PRPO, and HSGX, holding for the pop. Enthusiast Gaming, Organogram, just my opinion. I like all your picks, LL. You're smart. Oh, and Zinarba. Yeah. Anime is not rigged. Yeah, I don't know what you mean. Bro, you're anime Trump. I don't really know what you mean by that. Joe Morris, it might be rigged, but Steph freaking Curry had an open look. That's a 50-50 shot, which are great odds. And he missed it. I had a friend that gave me a theory. You ready for this theory, which is crazy? My buddy believes that they have the ability to have the ball go in the rim when they want it to. And that's why every time after the game, Kyle Lowry would run and grab the ball. And if you remember the Philadelphia series, the shot now, that was the game winner, game 7 by Kawhi, that changed the landscape of the entire future of the NBA. Kawhi Leonard, the Toronto Raptors, and made history for being the first game winner in a game 7 in the history of the NBA. The ball was way short. It hits the rim short, bounces again, bounces again, bounces again, bounces again, goes in. It bounced 5 times. Maybe they've got some device that can make that ball go into the rim when they want it to. And maybe they have a device that can make the ball not go in the rim when they want it to. Have you ever thought of that? I don't know. I'm just saying, my buddy has a theory, and I was like, yo, I think you might be right. He's like, look, Kyle Lowry always running and chasing after the ball. Why would he be running and chasing after the ball? Unless there's some type of device, like a chip in the ball that makes it go in when they want it to. That explains why Curry can hit shots from everywhere. He just shoots it. Just shoots it and it goes in. He just shoots it and it goes in. He just shoots it and goes in. I don't know, man. I don't know. Just saying. It's just a theory. The NBA right now is hating me, but it's just a theory. NBA, don't hate me. I would love to work with you guys. One day do some play-by-play for you guys. I'm just putting a theory out there. I'm not saying it's 100% true. Bruno Miguel Batista Ferreira. Hey, what's up, Pork Chop? Now is up $2.03. Like I said, I wanted to go up for you guys, but selfishly, I wanted to go down because like in 9 days, I'm buying 16,000 shares. So ZENA, don't explode until then, please. Sorry, guys, but I want to get more. what do you think of Oxley Cannabis Group, Rich? I think Oxley is a sleeping giant. They've got like $450 million in the bank, and the stock's trading at $1. It makes no sense. So yeah, Oxley long-term one day is going to explode. No doubt about it. But they need to have more revenue. Mr. Reddle says, was just saying BAM to your Mary Jane stock listeners. Oh, okay. I thought you meant like BAM, the stock BAM. Max Power says 12 o'clock news on Global is that Kawhi Leonard is leaning towards LA. And who told you first? Who broke the news first? I don't just break stock news, guys. I break all trending news right here on Rich TV Live. Stocks, sports, trending topics. Rich TV Live is the #1 place in the world if you want to find out what's happening first. It's true. Everybody else just follows me and everybody else copies me, but I'm always 10 steps ahead. When they're talking about Zenabis, I'm talking about Kawhi Leonard. When they're going to talk about Kawhi Leonard, I want to talk about something else. And then when they talk about what I'm talking about, I want to talk about something else. When they talking about Aurora, I'm talking about Zenabis. And when they start talking about Zenabis, I want to talk about Aurora. That's just the way it goes because I ain't a copycat. I'm always the first. I'm always the first, and I will always be the first. I pride myself on that. Trust me, I pride myself on that. It's very important to me. David James says, nobody is doing what you're doing, Rich. You make my days much better than just sitting here watching my level 2s. I love the weekend ones too when I need my stock fix. Hey, man, I appreciate you, David. Thank you. You know what, David? I'm going to make you a moderator, bro. I like you. So I'm going to make you a moderator. Thank you for doing what you do, David. You've been added as a moderator. Zolo Rodriguez, do you like Henty Theory? If you want me to look into a pic, please drop the symbol. Corey says, yeah, baby. Bruno Miguel Batista Ferreira says, I don't understand. I just read good news about ACB and don't make a big run. Why that happened? Because ACB has 1 billion shares. And when companies have 1 billion shares, it's too much dilution. And it's the dilution that's holding the stock down. We have 78 likes, 59 people watching. I love that ratio. Can we hit 100 likes, guys? We're 22 likes away from 100. Let's hit 100, guys. Let's do it. John Wick says, hello. Hi, John. Michael Mann says, bought 3,700 Zenabis at 154 US. Good entry. Corey says, ZENA drop to 1, please. Oh, could you drop to 1 so we can all get rich? Could you drop to 1 so the most undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed cannabis stock in the world makes us all rich? I want you guys to get rich. I don't care about likes. I don't care about subscribers. I care about getting rich. The reason why I want you guys to hit the like button is so that this video goes viral and more people learn about ZENA. And the more people learn about ZENA, the more people buy ZENA, the more likelihood we all win, guys. Think about it. This is about you making money. This is about you getting rich. This is about you getting freedom. That's why I want you guys to hit the like button. That's why I want you to share this video, because if I win and you win, we all win. Think about it. That's what makes this the best community in the world. We are a community of winners. I don't put out videos just to pump stocks. I don't put out videos just to get views. And I don't put out videos just to get subscribers. I put out videos because I truly believe in a company. I talk about a stock because I believe in a company. Why do you think I'm live right now talking about Zenabis? Yeah, I own it, but I also believe in it. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've been to the facility. I've driven across the facility. Anyone will ask you, the facility is freaking huge. The Langley facility is freaking huge. So this is just the beginning for Zenabis. This is just the beginning. They haven't even started to grow a lot of cannabis yet. When they start to grow, and I've said this before, they are going to rival Canopy Growth and Aurora Cannabis. In fact, the company that reminds me the most of Zenabis is Canopy Growth. They've got a similar share structure. They've got a great management team, and they have enormous growth potential, and they want to grow internationally similar to Canopy Growth. I believe Zenabis is going to be a freaking giant. And there's a day where it goes to $10. It's going to $10. It's just a matter of time. It's not even a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Antonio Cortez says magnets. Yeah, magnets in the net. Exactly. It could happen, right? Mario Nicolas says interesting theory. Antonio Cortez says some kind of magnetism. So when they want to turn it on, they turn it on. And they want to turn it off, they turn it off. Mario says advanced military technology. I'm serious, man. Nudika says mind blown. Hey, man. You know, I pride myself in bringing you guys news first, man. Pat says, Rich, your buddy needs to take a look at Eddie Bravo. Oh, I know Eddie Bravo. He's on the Joe Rogan show all the time. I love Eddie Bravo. He's all about conspiracy theories. And if you know me and you've hung out with me, I'm all about conspiracy theories. I don't like to talk about it because I don't want to be like, you know, like censored, even though I'm censored. I don't want to be censored more than I am. But yeah, I love Eddie Bravo, man. MMA guru on the Joe Rogan show. Joe Rogan's he's one of my idols. I love Joe Rogan. The Joe Rogan podcast, I was watching it yesterday. He's awesome. And he had his show on yesterday with Joey Diaz. Love Joey Diaz. That guy's hilarious. So yeah, I love Joe Rogan. My idols, honestly, right now are Jim Cramer from Mad Money. He reminds me of myself a lot. I kind of idolize him and kind of built my channel around what he does. And Joe Rogan as a sports analyst, which I love sports and I've always wanted to be a sports analyst, and a UFC analyst and a radio host and a talk show host and a YouTuber. Love Joe Rogan. Watch him all the time. I love the Joe Rogan podcast, the #1 podcast in the world. And the other guy is Gary Vee. Gary Vee is the social media guru, the #1 social media influencer in the world. He's the reason I started Rich TV Live. I started Rich TV Live about 5 years ago because I started 2.5 years ago, because I started watching Gary Vee, and he started saying, if you want to be a part of the future of media, become an influencer. It's all on your phone. Just turn on your phone. This is the new influencer. It's all on the phone. The new influencer is all on the phone. So I believed him, and that's what I've been doing. And that's why I put out a lot of content, and I'm going to continue to, and I'm going to continue to, and I'm going to continue to, and I'm not going to stop. Where does Libra trade? Is it too early? Yeah, Libra will not trade until 2020. Joe Morris says, shut the front door. Refs rigged? Yeah. The ball? Come on. And you're talking to someone who knows every conspiracy out there for the most part. Think about how easy it is to rig the NBA, okay? I'm going to give you an example. Game 5. Okay. Steph Curry is dribbling the ball, trips on his own feet, ref calls a foul. 2 free throws, 2 free points. Then Klay Thompson takes a 3-pointer, doesn't even get touched. Ref calls a foul. 3 free points. Then again, Klay Thompson takes another 3-pointer, doesn't get touched. Ref calls a foul. 3 free points. That's 8 free points that gave them that win. It's that easy for the NBA to rig a game. All they got to do is take your best player, put him in foul trouble, and it's over. Like, that's how easy it is for the NBA to rig a game. And it's already come out publicly that refs have rigged games. This is not anything new. We know this. Refs have already come out and publicly it's come out that refs have publicly admitted that they've rigged games. Let's look back in baseball. The Chicago Cubs. There was a huge story in the 60s when the Chicago Cubs rigged a baseball series in the playoffs. This stuff happens, okay? It's come out that soccer refs rig games. It's come out that soccer players rig games. I'm telling you, all sports are rigged at the highest level. because it's all about money. It's all about money. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Don't kill me because I tell you the truth, man. I don't think Eddie Bravo lost his mind. I think Eddie Bravo is a genius. He's right about a lot of stuff. Franco DePaulo says, what do you think about InMed? They are a 52-week low at 32 cents. That stock was at 250 in 2018. You know what? InMed was one of my favorite stocks. I think it is stupid cheap. But like I've told you guys, once these stocks get under $1, it's no man's land. And then once they get under $1, it's really difficult to recover. So I don't even know what to think about InMed. I'd love to buy some, but I'm scared because they just keep going lower. So who knows where it's going to go. But yeah, 32 cents is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Mr. Reddle says, shared Rich TV Live to social media. Let's get 1,000 likes. And guys, go to richtvlive.com and thank you guys for the 88 likes. I love you guys, man. I really appreciate you guys. Our goal was 100. Let's hit it. I know we're going to hit it now. We're only 12 away. Let's squeeze some more likes, guys. 89 likes. We're 11 away. Let's hit 100. It doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to go and stop being live. So let's just hit 100 so we can hit that goal and then I can stop talking about it. Thank you for sharing. And yeah, go to richtvlive.com and that's where I do all my due diligence, all my research on all the stocks. LL says, I wanted to go out and do some work, but definitely addicted to you and stocks. You are the man. Okay, now I am really going. All right, LL. See you later, brother. Savage Reno says, having a good morning, huh? Every day that I'm alive and above the earth is a good morning. And every day that Zenabis is up is a good morning. And every day that any of our stocks in the cannabis sector are up is a good morning. FCEL is up 75%. Thank you, 514 Savage, for sharing. Antonio Cortez says TRST has been holding around 655. This is probably the bottom. I agree with you. CanTrust is a beast and it's dirt cheap. BW says thoughts on True Trace Technologies. They seem to be signing up a bunch of companies on trials. Think they could blow up at all? Absolutely. 5114 Savage says RVLV up 10%. Thank you for sharing. Dylan Fraser says, hello, gotta go to work. Go ZENA. Let's go, Dylan. David James says, ref control the flow of the game by calling fouls, just like trends in stocks. Refs are like the Andrew Left of the NBA. It's so true. Mr. Reddle, sports betting 101. Max Power says, haha, I just sold my ZENA 6,800 shares, made $2,000, then just bought 6,750 shares of ZENA for 201. LOL. Hey, good job, bro. You're making money, man. I want you making money, bro. I'm happy for you. I'm the guy that's never going to tell you not to sell. I want you guys to sell because now you can say, hey, I made $2,000 since Thursday. Good work, Max Power. There's nothing wrong with selling, taking your profits, and then buying again, bro. Good work, man. I'm happy for you. Shelby says 45 of us have commented. All 45 hit the like button. Yo, mad respect, Shelby. Michael Mann, gold and silver back up. Gold at 1,407. Silver at 1,529. Thank you, Michael. Mr. Reddle, thank you for doing what you do, brother. Hey, my pleasure, man. I love doing this. This is my passion. I went to school for radio and television broadcasting. I'm doing what I love. And I love doing it and not having people telling me what to talk about. That is really my biggest thing. My biggest pet peeve is being able to control the flow of my conversation. That's why I love YouTube. David Chames says, the refs shorted Oklahoma City because they wanted LeBron to lead the NBA and win his first title. The rest is history. Durant never got called for fouls like that. Yeah, I agree with you. Well, the NBA refs don't really like Durant because Durant is like the most arrogant, cocky guy on earth. Have you ever heard him speak to like the media? He talks to the media like they're dogs. Like I love Durant as a player, but as a person, he doesn't really respect the media. And being a part of the media, I don't understand why he doesn't respect the media. The media is what makes him millions of dollars. So Kevin Durant, if you're watching, learn to respect the media, bro. Like, why do you hate the media so much? You know, like you make millions of dollars and the media is the reason why. So stop hating on the media. You know, like it's odd. And like everybody else, it's like Kevin Durant is like angry at the world, man. It's like weird. It's very odd. Franco says, where do you see CXXI, C21 investments in the future? They operate in California, Nevada, Oregon. I like their business model and they buy value companies. I own CXXI. They had a crazy drop. I think they're a good company. I think they're going to go higher and I think they're coming from a bottom. Joe Morris says, like I said, refs rigged. Yes. Tim Donady was the ref you're thinking of. I just can't get on board with magnetism. Also, I agree with Eddie on a lot, but when you go flat earth, yeah, the whole, I don't know, man, flat earth, round earth, who knows? I don't know. Some people are saying the earth is flat. You never know. You never know. I've never been to Antarctica. I don't know. I can't speak for it. Max Power says, thanks, brother. Should have took it at $3,000, but so happy with $2,000 for 4 days. Bro, I'm happy for you, man. Go buy yourself something nice. I want you guys making money. I really, really do. So when you guys don't take money and then stocks go down, I get frustrated. You know, like one of our members, Andrew Ellington, was up. He put 5 Bitcoin into, he bought 5 Bitcoin at 3,500 and Bitcoin ran to 14,000 and his $15,000 or $17,000 investment was worth 75 grand at one point and he didn't sell. And yesterday we're in the group chat and we're like all bothering Andrew. We're like, well, Andrew, why didn't you sell? It's at 9 grand right now. And he's like, I don't care. I don't need the money. He's pretty rich. He doesn't care. So whatever. At the end of the day, he believes it's going to 20,000. But we're kind of like, man, why not just sell, bro? You turned 17 grand to 75 grand and you didn't sell? You could have made 60 grand profit. Like, and he's like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't need the money, Rich. And I'm like, bro, I want you taking 60 grand, bro. You could have bought it back, you know, and then made it again, you know? So I don't know. I just want you guys winning. I'm always the guy to tell people to sell. I'm never the guy to tell you not to sell. I'm always the one to tell you to sell. Thank you, Demir. Demir's like, come on, 8 more likes, people. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys. We got 90 likes, 64 people watching. Our goal is 100 likes. Can we hit 100 likes? Wow, 92 likes. We're 8 likes away from 100. Thank you, guys. Can we hit 100 likes? Let's hit 100 likes, guys. Mr. Reddle says, Bitcoin to the moon, baby. David James says, I never knew that about Durant. Maybe the NBA figured we don't want Durant to be the face of the NBA. So make sure LeBron gets the advantage. Waiting on PUFXF at 21 to 24 USD entry. Yeah, you know, like if you are going to be ignorant towards the media, the NBA is not going to push you. It's just the way it goes. You know, you have to have respect for the media. The media is a big part of the NBA. That's how they sell the NBA. You know, you can say whatever you want, but guys like Shaquille O'Neal, guys like Chris Broussard, guys like Shannon Sharp, guys like Skip Bayless, guys like Stephen A. Smith, they're a big part of the NBA. Max Kellerman, these guys have a lot of clout, man. A lot of people watch these guys. So you can say whatever you want, but when you're ignorant towards these people and you just have a terrible attitude, the NBA is not going to push you. They just won't. You know, and then he goes and blows his Achilles. Do you think all the refs and do you think all the NBA and all the players and all the media cares right now? I'm serious, man. Like I'm telling you guys, like, you know, treat people with respect. Treat people the way you want to be treated. And you'll go farther in life. Kevin Ma says, Rich, what are your feelings on Agra, please? I own Agra. I like them. I think they're a long-term play though. And yeah, they're highly volatile. They go up and down. You know, if you want to buy these penny stocks, just buy them on the lows. Buy them in the red and buy them on the lows. Joe Morris says, come on, Rich, you're in finance, so you know numbers. There are math equations that prove the earth is not flat. Bro, who knows, man? Math equations. All I know is I'm 41. I don't know what happened 1,000 years ago. I don't know what happened 100 years ago. I don't know if the world is flat. I don't know if the world is round. I don't know if there's aliens. I never seen them. I don't got all those answers. I just know what I know. And I still know that I don't know what I don't know. And I know that none of us know what we don't know that we don't know. So the reality is we really don't know nothing, right? So the key is for us to try to know just a little bit so that we can get that freedom and enjoy our lives and have fun and make money. That's what I do know. When people say, you know, I'm trying to figure out the key to life. Well, I already figured it out. Life is about having fun and making money and making the most of what you are capable of. Each and every one of you has a chance to be great. Each and every one of you has a chance to be special. Each and every one of you has a gift. The key is to find that gift. That's the key. Everyone has a chance to be special. Everyone has a chance to be great at something. The key is to find that gift. That's what I did with my kids. When my son was 1, he could dribble a soccer ball. I was like, what the hell is this? I remember going, he just started walking and he's dribbling the ball. He was like running back and forth, dribbling the freaking soccer ball. He was 1. I give him a baseball bat, he couldn't hit. I was like, because I used to love baseball. And I give him the baseball bat, he couldn't hit. And he played baseball too. I give him the soccer ball, and he's just like running around scoring goal after goal after goal when he was 4. And I'm like, okay, we got something here. Same thing with my daughter. My daughter is like 1 year old, and she's hanging from the chandelier. She's climbing everything. So I put her in gymnastics. She's now one of the top gymnasts in the country. She's on the Canadian junior national team. You know, like the key to life is to find out what your talent is and your passion is and pursue it. You might just want to be a great parent. You might want to be an author. You might want to be the best garbage man. I know a guy who wanted to be the best garbage man. He used to date my sister. He would go and stand at the Lamborghini dealership. And man, this guy's an awesome guy. You know, I'm not going to mention his name, but I know him well and he knows me. And this guy's actually one of the nicest guys I've ever met. And he's worth probably about $1 billion now. And he owns Waste Management. He used to date my sister and pick her up in a Lamborghini. He would stand at the Lamborghini dealership when he was driving a garbage truck, and he dreamed of one day having his own garbage company. He went from driving a garbage truck to creating his own garbage company and having his first garbage truck. And remember, each garbage truck is worth 250 grand plus. Now he has one of the largest garbage removal companies in North America called Waste Management. He's worth like $1 billion, one of the top 50 companies in Canada, and he is stupid rich. His name is Danny. And what's up, Danny, if you're watching, man? Mad respect to you, Danny, man. This guy, one of the best guys I ever met, man. And it wouldn't have happened to a better guy. And he was in the garbage business. And he said to me, he goes, Rich, you know why I got in the garbage business? And I said, why? He goes, because nobody wanted to. I'm like, bro, you're a freaking genius, man. I'm like, I would never get in the garbage business. He's like, exactly. And I was going door to door at the time. He goes, I have a lot of respect for you. And I go, why? He goes, because you go door to door. He goes, you do something that nobody else wanted to do to make your money. I was doing something that nobody wants to do to make money too. And now I drive a Lambo. I got houses all over the world. I making money when I sleep. And I'm like, yeah, bro, I got mad respect for you, man. That's the way to live. And that's really the story. In life, follow your dreams, follow your passions, and whatever it is, If you work hard, you'll probably go far, because if you love something, it's not work. Like, we've been live for 2 hours and 15 minutes. This doesn't work for me. I love this. Talking to the community, sharing picks, finding winners. To me, this is fun. I love it. And, you know, having a community of people, sharing winners with the community, having members winning, this really gives me a lot of enjoyment, and it gives me a lot of fulfillment. So I love what I do. I wouldn't change it for the world. This isn't work. I don't have a job. I don't have a career. I don't have a boss. I'm self-employed, and I'm doing what I love, and I'm going to continue to. And to me, that is the key to life. And that's why I said it yesterday. I've done everything I've ever dreamed of already in life. And now it's about setting new goals and just reaching higher. And I'm not going to stop. I am not stopping. I am not stopping. I'm going to continue to go. I promise you that. Nilavon Blachardran says, I got in at ZENA at 204. Should I sell and wait? It's at 201 right now. I'm not going to tell you to take a loss, brother. I mean, that's up to you. You want me to tell you to take a loss? I'm the wrong guy to tell you to take a loss, man, because I don't like to take losses, especially with a company like ZENA. Guys, we got 94 likes. We're 6 likes away from 100. Can we hit 100 likes so I can stop talking about it? Let's just hit 100 likes. Let's smash it. Let's crush it. Let's squeeze 6 more likes out of this room. I know we can do it. There we go. 95. Who's going to be like 96, 97, 98, 99, and 100? Let's go. You know what? I got a song for you guys. I'll play some music for you guys. I'm going to play some music for you guys. And guys, go to www.richtvlive.com and get all the information at your fingertips every single day. Every single day. richtvlive.com is the #1 place in the world for stocks. And we're getting better every single day. And you can go to richtvlive.com and get all the information about the stocks you're looking for. As soon as you type in the symbol, at the top, there's 12 buttons. It's all just due diligence and information about stocks so that you guys can learn about stocks. I did that to help you guys win. I hope you love the website, and I hope you use it every single day. I do. And if there's anything I can do to make the website better, please give me some feedback. I would love to be able to get your feedback and learn more about what we can do to make it better. I'm going to play a song for you guys. Check this one out. This is called Making a Difference. It's important to make money, but it's also important to make a difference. Get your CBDs, baby. CBDs.
Look, there are people that are starving on the street, and there's nothing else to eat. There's no socks up on their feet. It's time to help your brother when they're weak, cause their speech is no longer heard. Listen when they speak. If the roads reverse, I wonder where you sleep. Outside in the dark on the cold concrete. We always talking, but we never keep the promise. I'm astonished that there's still people going hungry. Imagine yourself outside in the kissing rain, trying to keep warm in the storm with a little flame pan on the floor by a store just to get some change. Cards for a sign saying anything to soothe the pain. People walking by, never paying no attention. When you ask them for a hand, they look in the other direction. Damn, this shit is stressing. I don't even have to mention how the government is lacking in all the people's protection. I see the sorrow in the eyes of a lost soul, asking all the questions I can't answer, only God knows. Frostbite fingers, feet are looking charcoal. All the lives gone, I'ma see you at the crossroads. You can smell the pain everywhere, there's no happiness. Cops there, flashing lights, everything in ambulance. Imagine it was your children living where that family is. You ignore the truth, why you living life so fabulous? There are people that are starving on the street, and there's nothing else to eat. There's no socks up on their feet. It's time to help your brother when they're weak, cause their speech is no longer heard. Listen when they speak. If the roads running where you sleep, outside in the dark on the cold concrete. We always talking, but we never keep the promise. I'm astonished that there's still people going hungry. I write a poem for the women like the Constitution. There ain't no rights that need to be right on the Constitution. It's all illusion. What What you think is fresh is all pollution. And what you think is real is really just a mass confusion. It's out of order, we just lined up for a massive slaughter. Imagine looking in her eyes and it's your fucking daughter. She's selling this up for a slice of bread, a bit of water. You never understand why, because she can't afford it. The man left $5 on a nightstand, then he cocked back and he slapped her with his right hand. With a bloody face, she looked up and thanked the nice man. Inside, she wished the guy would strike him with some lightning. She wished she had the kite to fly away from all this pain, but she know tomorrow she gotta do it again. She wished she had the kite to fly away from all this pain, but she know tomorrow she gotta do it again. There are people that are starving on the street, and there's nothing else to eat. There's no socks up on their feet. It's time to help your brother when they're weak, cause their speech is no longer heard. Listen when they speak. If the rules reverse, I wonder where you sleep. Outside in the dark on the cold concrete. We always talking, but we never keep the promise. I'm astonished that there's still people going hungry. There are people that are starving on the street, and there's nothing else to eat. There's no socks up on their feet. It's time to help your brother when they're weak, cause their speech is no longer heard. Listen when they speak. If the roles reverse, I wonder where you sleep. Outside in the dark on the cold concrete. We always talking, but we never keep the promise. I'm astonished that there's still people going hungry.
Shout out to Ill Kid, man. I love this song. I just love the message. Such a good message. Kid's a beast. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, let's get into these messages. So I gotta read this message because this one was funny. This one was really funny. I like this one. Mr. Reddle says, success is like being pregnant. Everyone says congratulations, but they don't know how many times you've been effed. That's a good one, man. Author unknown. Franco De Paulo, Navalon, don't stress. 3 cents down if you buy a stock. It's because you're confident. Yeah, I wouldn't panic if a stock goes down 3 cents, but if you want to sell it, that's up to you, man. I'm not here to tell you to sell it for 3 cents loss. Demir says, don't think Warren Buffett ever had such an inspirational speech. Thank you, Demir. I appreciate you, man. Max Power says, ZENA holding at 202. I got in at 201. LOL, now holding to 325. It'll get there, buddy. It'll get there. David James says, and if you are a small business owner, be involved directly with 100% of every aspect of your business. Once I did, the business became profitable. Yeah, 100%. It's your business. Why wouldn't you be 100% involved in your own business? I agree with you. Ryan Sullivan says, hey, Rich, what do you think chemistry has down the pipeline? Love the company, management, share structure, but they've been quiet lately. Not a huge bankroll available for expansion. Any thoughts? Love them. I think the company is going to be huge. Last time I looked today in America, they were up like over 20%. So I think it's a good company. I think they have a lot of upside. Stocks are going to go up and down. And they went up. They're coming down, which is a buying opportunity in my opinion. And I think long-term, they're going to be a giant. David James is saying, what is going on with Emerald Health? They're getting hammered. Buying opportunity. Asif says, hey, brother, how are you? How you doing, Asif? Hope you're having a great day today. Max Power says, funny, I had 6,800 shares, sold them, made $2,000, got in on another 6,750 shares at 201. So I'm down 50 shares, and you know ZENA gonna go over $3. Yeah, and you already made $2,000, right? So you got $2,000 and you have the same amount of shares. That's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. And you already took out your profit. That's perfect trading. Scott L says, thanks, Rich. Just made great profit with Zenabis. Bought Radiant with profit. Hey, smart thinking. Smart thinking. Radiant's another giant. I like the way you're thinking. I'm going to buy me some Radiant too. I want to play another song for you guys. What song is a good song for today? What would be a good song for today? This is my favorite song by Ltd. You guys ready? Here it is. I love this song. No, man, I didn't sell. I'm chilling. I'm buying more. I'm buying 16,000 shares in 9 days, bro.
I don't do this for the clout. I don't do this for the clout. You can just get off my clout. You can just get off my clout. Haters stop bringing me down. I know you loving the sound. I know you loving the sound. Baby, just look at me now. Henny in my cup, yeah, straight up. I don't fuck with no ice cubes. Diamonds stay dripping. I'm a white boy, nice whip with some nice moves. Bruce Lee smoking loose leaves. You swear I'm doing some kung fu. Got a trunk full of birds. Sit down, we playing duck. Yep. I ain't beginning, I've been here before. Haters are mad while I even the score. I lay on the beach, take a peek at the shore. My wife is a diamond, you sleep with a whore. Mother is serving my chef, he stays cooking. The mix is so dirty, that mean they good looking. And if you get caught, then you best to be cooking. The recipe don't guess it has nothing chicken. This is no kid to play, I got shit to say. I got homies in the CFL to the NBA, word of juice anyways. I don't do this for the clout. I don't do this for the clout. You can just get off my clout. You can just get off my clout. Haters stop bringing me down. I know you loving the sound. I know you loving the sound. Baby, just look at me now. Talking my shit. It's a rocky shit. 3 seconds, I'm a blast off. Alpha Omega, see, I am the past, present, future, really no mask off. Fucking with rich, we getting rich. Yeah, you know my stack strong. Smoking in Philly is illy. It's silly how many trolls trying to take along. Blaze through, then I'm back again. I got the keys and you can't get in. I do not take an L, so I just had to win. I run with killers and shooters and savages. I do not listen to you. I do not miss off the kill. I'm in the midst of Peru. Make no mistake, you in the lake, so they go fishing for you. Shooting like my name is Drew. Yo, I mix and produce. Christopher's loose. Listen to haters, they broke, but it's funny. I'm getting money like I'm Mr. Magoo. Greedy as fuck, but I'm humble as shit. I'm lyrical with it, you mumble as shit. Ghostwriters writing up all of your head. Your bitch is with me and she sucking the dick. I don't do this for the clout. I don't do this for the clout. You can just get off my clout. You can just get off my clout. Haters stop bringing me down. I know you loving the sound. I know you loving the sound. Baby, just look at me now.
So right now, the cannabis sector is up almost 4% in Canada, led by Weekend Unlimited, symbol POT, which is up 13.33%. They've been on fire lately. Vivo Cannabis is having a resurrection. Put them on full alert, guys. They're going up fast, up 8.77%. MYM Nutraceuticals is up 5.77%. National Access Cannabis Corp up 5%. WeedMD up 4.4%. Harvest One Cannabis up 4.17%. The Flower Corporation climbing up after they just did a funding, 2.9%. Delta 9 Cannabis, 9, having a nice day, up 2%. And 48 North up 2.47%. But all the big players are down. Canopy Growth is down 1.3%, buying opportunity. Aurora Cannabis is down 2%, buying opportunity. Kronos Group is down 2%. I think Kronos is too high. Tilray is at $47, down 2%. I think Tilray is too high. Afria is down 2%, buying opportunity. Hexo Corp is down 2% at $6.79. I think that's a buying opportunity. Organigram at $8.48, up slightly. I think that's a buying opportunity. CanTrust at $6.53. I think that's a buying opportunity. The Green Organic Dutchman down slightly at $3.20. I think that's a buying opportunity. The Flower Corporation, once again, is up slightly. Oxley Cannabis is even. Canopy Rivers at $3.10 is down 2%. I think that's a buying opportunity. Supreme Cannabis Company down 3% at $1.51. I believe that's a buying opportunity. Valens Growworks up 2.4%. This is all on Rich TV Live, guys. At $4.25. Aleafia Health up 2.27% at $1.35. I think it goes way higher in the future. Emerald Health Therapeutics at $2.32, down 2.93%. I think it's a buying opportunity. TerraSend Corp down 5% at $6.62. I like TerraSend. I think that's a buying opportunity. Chiron Life Sciences at 224. Love Chiron, down 1.75%. I think it's a buying opportunity. FSD Pharma at 16 cents. They got too many shares out there. That's what's holding it down. Heritage Cannabis at 45 cents, down 1.1%. Wow, that's the news. Hexo stock, 2 downgrades, and hampered sales push investors away. So Hexo is going down on downgrades by analysts. So that could be the reason why they're going down, but that's going to create a buying opportunity for us. The key is to find the bottom, like we did on MedMan, like we did on Zenabis, like we did on Alethea. That's the key. Agriflora is down 5% at 38 cents. Invictus MD is down 4% at 44 cents. True Leaf Brands, symbol MJ, down 2%. Who else? Anybody I'm missing? That's Canada. Let's look at the US. So the Canadian market is up almost 4% today. So we're having a very good day in the cannabis sector in Canada. In the US, are we green? Let's see. And I'm finding all of this on www.richtvlive. Okay, so in the US, it is down 1.8%, 1.8 points or 2% in America. So we're up in Canada, down in America today for some reason. Weird. Okay, let's see here. Wow, Liberty Health Sciences is having a nice day, up 8.6%. International Cannabis Inc., GEATF, is up 8%. GB Sciences Inc., GBLX, is up 3% at 12 cents. General Cannabis Corp., CANN, CANN, is up 3.88%. SOL Global Investments Corp., they've been way higher, up 3.68%. It's $1.69 now. Kaya Holdings, K's, Kays, up 2.9%. ACAN American Inc. at $1.24, up 2.6%. Calia Terra Therapeutics at 2.65%, up at 3 cents. KALTF. CLS Holdings USA Inc. CLSH at 31 cents, up 2%. And Charlotte's Web CWBHF at 15.23, up 1.54%. Some of the bigger ones, GW Pharma is in the red at $170, down 1.4%. Cureleaf Holdings at $7.10, down slightly. True Leaf Cannabis at $11.20, down 1.75%. Green Thumb Industries GTBIF at $11.16, down 2.79%. Acreage Holdings at $16, down 2.8%. Harvest Health and Recreation at $8, down slightly. Ianthus Capital Corp is all the way down to $3.27 in America, down 4%. I think that's a buying opportunity. Canna Royalty, ORHOF, down 3.94% at $6.82. Cresco Labs, CRLBF at $10.20, down 4%. Kush Bottles, KSHE, at $4.98, up slightly. I think anything under $5 for Kushco is a buy. MedMan is even. Green Growth Brands is down 3% at $2.18 GGBXF. CVSI, good price for CVSI at $4, down slightly. MaryMed at $1.77, down 9%. Planet 13 at $2.04, up slightly. CanX Capital, CNXXF at $1.14, down 1.7%. Alexinol, ELLXF, up slightly at $2.61, and Tilt Holdings down 3% in America, SVVTF. Those are the picks. All right, let's get back to the control room. We're at 97 likes. We're 3 likes away. 3 likes away from 100. Justin is asking Thoughts on Tilray price action? I like Tilray, but I just think it's overpriced. That's my opinion. I think it will go up one day. Wow, 100 likes. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. I love you guys. You guys are the best. I'm losing my voice. David James says, with foreclosures, rehab, and rental properties, there's a lot of different jobs that you need to be. Now I do my own property management and all my own rehab myself. Takes time to know 100%. I agree with you, Dave, but I do the same. I manage all my own rental properties. Well, with the exception of my property in the Dominican, I have a property manager there because it's another country. But here in Canada, I buy properties, I renovate them, I flip them. That's what I did with this property. The return on investment was crazy. And yeah, I'm happy. So that's the way to do it, man. I rent out all my own properties, manage my tenants, sign rental lease agreements, do it all myself, renovate the properties, and then flip them. Asif is saying, what do you think ZENA will close at today? I want to buy more. Originally, I thought it was going to close at 220, between 210 and 220. I don't know what the price is right now, but it's closer to $2. So honestly, I don't know. Probably maybe around $2, which is still up. So like I said, I don't want it to go up too much because selfishly, I want to buy more. But for the community, I hope it goes up. It did. It went to 223, and I hope you guys took that profit. David James says, writing leases, knowing law, evictions, 100% of the rehab. Now I have to pay no one but like a HVAC guy and an electrician on a whole project. More money for stocks. Hey, I agree, man. Take your money and run, brother. Jiggy Seb says, I bought my first stock ever of Hexo. Go down since then, but yeah, just got to be patient. Yeah, Hexo has been downgraded for a few reasons. So you need to kind of look into them and ask yourself what's going on with them, because they've been downgraded by 2 analysts. That's a big issue. And their revenue has been going down. So I think we can get Hexo maybe at $5 if we're patient. Justin Bisaki says, Rich TV Live, ouch, I just bought Tilray. Thanks for the feedback, though. No, I like Tilray. Don't get me wrong. I just think it's at a very high price. And I can't wrap my head around these stocks that are trading at like $50 to $100. I just can't. I'm not going to buy it, you know? That's just me. But I mean, you're welcome to do whatever you want. I hope for you that Tilray goes higher. I do believe one day Tilray will be $100, but I just want to see more revenue first. Michael Mann says, losing my butt today. Yeah, some days you're going to go up and some days you're going to go down. That's the stock market. Mr. Reddle says, the hemp stock is really low and dangerous, I know. But what are your thoughts on CNNA? I like CNNA. I like it a lot. I think it has a lot of potential. It's a CBD company. It's a CBD stock. It's gone way higher. It's retracted now. I say be patient. Try to buy it at the bottom. Drew Dine says, Rich, what's up, man? I'm grabbing more Ianthus today and want to stock up on more Curaleaf thoughts. I love Ianthus. I think it's at a really good price. I think you're smart to pick it up at these levels. I love Curaleaf. I think it has enormous potential. I think it's going to be one of the biggest players in America. Thank you, Demir. Yes, we're up to 101 likes. Thank you, guys. I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys. Teflon Williams says, I'm buying Zenabis still because I don't plan on selling my 5 years. I'm holding and loading up. Bought 300 more today. I hope you win big, my friend. David James says, Emerald Health is near a 52-week low. Lowest price since Christmas time. I put on my watch list in case there is an obvious, exhaustive gap down. Smart. All right, guys. I'm going to go. I'm losing my voice. I'm going to go enjoy my day. I hope you enjoy your day. I ain't selling my Zenabis. I'm chilling. I will let you know when I buy 16,000 more. I told you my goal was 25,000, and I will hit my goal of 25,000 shares. Zenabis, if you're watching, please don't explode until I get my 25,000 shares. But for the community, you can explode. Maybe just explode and then come back down. I don't know. because I want to get a bunch more and I would like to get it cheap. So thank you guys for being here. If you're not winning, you're probably not watching. This is your boy Rich from Rich TV Live, and I'm out. Zenabis with big news, $30 million deal with Tilray, and I believe this is just the start with Zenabis. Zenabis is supplying giants. So what does that tell you about Zenabis? When people want cannabis, they're going to go to Zenabis. Canopy Growth isn't supplying Tilray. Aurora Cannabis isn't supplying Tilray. But Zenabis is supplying Tilray. Just saying. Just saying. Mr. Reddle says, thanks again, Rich. Hope everyone gets those big gains. Yeah, me too, man. Thank you guys for watching. If you're not winning, you're not watching. This is your boy Rich from Rich TV Live, and I'm out. Peace. Go Zena, the warrior princess. We love you. It's true.